Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Okay, and we are live, ladies and
What's
gentlemen.
happening, people? Welcome to Feature Friday.
Welcome.
Here's Efra, Waleska,
Like, you actually
just
used
going
to be,
back to the...
like, when we first began,
That used to be it.
the intro, yeah. And I actually,
What's up, people? Welcome to Feature Friday.
yeah, and then I'm Efra,
I'm Waleska.
and this is the time of the week where we, what is it we say?
This is the time of the week where we find a track
Yeah,
and we make a song.
we
or
make a
something
song,
like that.
yeah. It was excited at that, because that, I don't know, we basically had like a script,
Yeah.
like a script at the beginning, and then we just
We
said, F it.
didn't mean to have a script.
Yeah, the thing
It's
is,
kind of happened. It's all habits from working on TV. I'm just gonna
dude,
say that.
if you've ever done TV, it's all like that. Like, this is how you open every time. This is how you finish every time.
Yeah.
Or like they give you three choices.
Yeah.
It's like N1, NB, and C.
Yeah.
And you're like,
N1, B, and C.
yeah, well, A, B, and C. And then, yeah, you sort of get used to that sort of mentality. Even though when we first began what then wasn't a podcast, Feature Friday, we began it, I think, a year ago, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. At that point, we hadn't been on TV for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like
But we
hosting.
Yeah. But still, those things like get ingrained in your hair.
Well, because we
in
were
your
so
hair,
young.
Yeah, in your DNA,
It was so
kind
young.
of gets into
Dude,
your
and the
skin.
show used to be a show about we were
Moral values.
we were kids giving advice to grown-ups and other kids, and that was like the whole show. It's called in Spanish is consejitos, because that meant like small advice.
Yeah, little advice.
Little advice,
Little
yeah.
advice from little people. It's actually quite a cool concept.
Yeah, it's hilarious because we came up with so much nonsense, but it was
It wasn't our nonsense though.
Hell no.
It was scripted, and we just had to like make the most out of the script.
I came up with the nonsense.
Yes,
Because I was the
basically.
smallest one. I was the youngest one, and I was allowed to do
You
whatever
were
I
like the
wanted to.
mascot. That's what you were.
Yeah. I even had a puppet. I had a puppet kind of show at one point for some reason.
Yep.
It was a very childish show, but it was for kids.
Yeah.
Yet a lot of old people watched it.
Yeah, because we had a lot of really cool people that we used to interview that was old from like with
Yeah, so-
renown and stuff.
So say, I don't know if maybe you recognize the name Jordan Peterson or the Ben Shapiro's and stuff.
Yeah.
We would kind of interview people like that,
They were big nationally.
but nationally, not at a global scale like those guys. And then imagine them being interviewed by children.
Yeah, it's like psychiatrists, like psychologists, like kids psychologists interviewed by kids.
Yeah, it's
Kids.
hilarious,
It's
yeah.
crazy. It was such a good show.
But it was.
had a good time.
Yeah, it was amazing. I do remember it was mainly like it had a lot of Christian values. Like it was.
Yes.
Because I think the owner was it Catholic or Christian?
No, Christian. Like the TV owners of the TV company
Network was- yeah.
they were Christian. So yeah.
That TV. Maybe search that up. Maybe you'll find something on.
Oh no!
online.
Don't.
Oh mate, if you find it, please send it because he's hilarious.
Don't look at it.
I've told Bali. I want
Don't look
people
at it.
to know, like, some of our past and stuff like that.
Oh, by the way, thank you for the 20,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
That is
That's
absolutely
nuts.
nonsense.
Yeah, be aware because we're going to do a Q&A. Just because we want to get to know you, and I'm very eager for you two guys to get to know us better as well, because I see a lot of questions and stuff like that, like about us on the comments, like not also what our music taste is like, but who we are and like how the idea came up and what Waleska does now, what I do when I'm off camera and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna do a Q&A.
So drop your questions, anything goes, on the comments below, and we will answer them where?
We will answer them. Vale wants to host it on her Instagram, so she'll put the link in she'll put the link in the description of this video. You put the link there.
Yeah.
And then also we'll do like a community post.
Yes.
Where it'll be a bit clearer there, and then also you can put your questions there. But if you put them on this one, we'll also count those questions here.
Yeah. Those
So
questions definitely count.
anything you want to know, past, present, future, what our hopes, dreams are, what my favorite color is,
Yay.
what your favorite color is.
Because we also want to get to know you as well. So this is our way. This is a way to get to know each
Yeah,
other.
mate. It helps us then make sort of content that then you enjoy more.
And then we're celebrating 20,000 subscribers together.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She's bananas.
It's crazy.
Yeah, she's nuts. But yeah, I was just saying.
Sorry, my bad.
No, that's all right. The
Oh, I'm just too excited.
The TV stuff, like that was such a weird time, because I was not mature enough to sort of appreciate it for what it was, and I kind of now miss that, because it shaped so much of who I am and of what I've become, and the reason why I've always felt
so comfortable in this type of setting
and stuff like that is because of that. Even though I was a shy little fella for like 4 years, you know, because of the language.
Yeah, but I think everybody goes through that. I just really feel like those experiences really like form your personality. Yeah, they form your personality at the end of the day, because I'm totally different when I'm on stage than when I'm off stage, or when I'm in this type of settings. I'm not, except for here I'm really unfiltered. What you get here, this is me 100% of the time, every day, with friends and not friends. Literally, this is me all the time.
I think on the podcast we've been able to set up enough of an environment where we're both unfiltered enough to really show who we are, like at the core. Yeah. But I still think we're not showing like unprofessional stuff, like stuff where you'll be like, why? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but I think again, it like just
showing your toenails or something. Like that. That'll be really
fair enough.
Yeah.
My toes are not that ugly.
No, not yours. I mean mine. I mean mine are also fine. Mine are lovely.
All right.
What is it, that thing you say when you go to the is it pedicure?
Yeah, pedicure.
A la francesa. With that white line. Yeah, French white line in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but honestly, on normal social settings, I'm not like the social butterfly of the events. I'm actually quite laid back, but I'm not shy either. But in here, you get me unfiltered. Like this, really nice. This is me all the time with my friends.
I think that's why I like podcasts so much, because especially when it comes to these like really famous people, like podcasts like the Eric Nam podcast, like the Joe Rogan podcast, like the Chris D'Elia podcast, the Bill
like the Fighter and the Kid, like what is it?
The Fighter and the Kid, by Brandon Schaub and Brian Callen. Yeah, when you get to see, the thing is that they're comedians, so they're really good. They're really good
at storytelling.
Not only that, but they're really good at seeing through BS. And so they know that the whole lighting, cameras, people, production stuff, that's all BS.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like people will like you because of who you are and what you are, not because of the lights, the show, the dress, all of this stuff. So
all the smoke and mirrors.
That helps, but not really. At the end of the day, people can see through that too. So they're really good at doing that, which that's why I like comedians so much off of stage as well. Yeah. But then I like for example, when you were mentioning Dean in a podcast with Eric Nam, and he was like, he's one of those few artists that is really able to see through the whole stuff.
Yeah.
And getting to see those conversations and stuff, but I feel like, wow, like where else can TV doesn't allow you to do that?
No, and I think there are so many flexible boundaries here on podcasting that you don't get on mainstream media, and it's so much easier to actually get an insight of the personality of your favorite artist through podcasts and radio, because that's where a podcast came from, really. You know,
it's kind of
radio programs and stuff. And
you did a bit of radio, no?
Yes, I did radio too.
Boy.
Yeah, crazy.
But this is what I feel.
It all feels like a lifetime ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But it does feel like this is what I feel, and let us know what you think, because I'm one that would much rather watch. So say I saw that video of like Harry Styles and Jimmy Kimmel,
yes,
right, and doing all those funny games and all that stuff. Like that's cool, that's amazing. But I would much rather, 9 times out of 10, my mood is I would much rather watch someone speak to Harry Styles for 2 hours or an hour and a half, whatever, and they're just talking about nonsense. So I can really get to see a grasp of how his mind works, what he thinks of stuff, what his true taste. You know what I mean? I also enjoy the Jimmy Kimmels, the Jimmy Fallons, the Conans.
Yeah, they're entertaining for a reason. They're at the top of the mainstream for a reason. I actually think there's so much value in that type of entertainment alone. But if you do want to get to know a little bit deeper of your favorite artists in like brains and how they see the world, I think the best way to do that is through podcasts.
Yeah, I think that's probably the closest thing to an actual conversation that you can
Yeah, the closest thing, a personal conversation.
get.
Yeah.
What would you say? What would you do if all of my life depended on you? Oh, I'm waiting. What if I gave myself like a fool? Would you really take what I got for you? And do you really care? 'Cause I'm willing to wait a while longer. Make your mind up, boy, I messed up. I'm trying to wake up, but I can't be sleeping alone. Alone. I'm not trying to make it up, but maybe I'm just messed up. Your mind, I'm falling. Hear me calling. I'm sure you don't need my love. I'm not trying to hold you up. Why don't you give my heart a break? It's time to change the pace. It's time to change the pace. Why don't you give my heart a break? It's time to change the pace. I swear that I'm going insane. Gotta change my ways, gotta change my ways. Gotta change the way that I look at you. Gotta change the way that I'm obsessing over you. Boy, I'm so in love. Tell me what I gotta do to get over you. Boy, I'm so obsessed. Tell me what I got to possess. I'm not trying to make it up, but maybe I'm just messed up. Your mind, I'm falling. Hear me calling. I'm sure you don't need my love. I'm not trying to hold you up. Why don't you give my heart a break? It's time to change the pace. It's time to change the pace. Why don't you give my heart a break? It's time to change the pace.
Tell me it's not just me. You know when you just feel like you just gotta just change, man. Like, there's too much negativity around you. You just gotta we decided this week to do, which is I think this is the podcast which I'm the most excited for ever.
And whilst we were doing the research for this, we were having literally the time of our lives
Pumped.
just by listening to like 3 seconds of it, just so we can have like the full reaction on camera with you. But yeah, we decided to do a
It's very hard stopping, wasn't it?
whole thing of R&B. We actually had to cut down on some of our picks for this podcast, because I think we have like 35, if not 40 songs that we wanted to react to in this podcast, because it's all R&B, and that's literally our weakness. Like,
And there's so many videos we wanted to watch with you, because First,
but we only picked how many? 12.
I don't know.
12, 11, 12.
More or less, I don't know.
Yeah, I think something like that. Because it just. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for 60 hours. Do you want to stay that long?
Yes. I don't mind. Here's the thing. That's our favorite genre.
Yes.
R&B.
Yes.
That's the common theme we have. Like
that's our common ground.
Yes. But it's a really strong common ground.
Yes.
Because I can go 365 days a year. Is that a sentence?
365
days a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Well, I can do that length of time. Listening to R&B and not listening to any rap, anything else. No pop, no electronic, no nothing. Just R&B. I can do that.
Yes.
1,000%. You could do that as well. Maybe like 200 days. Yeah, you're a bit weird though.
Yeah, I'm weird. I need a little bit of like creative outlet, and that's where I get my whole alternative and like singer songwriter and like poetry reading and stuff. I need that in my life.
Yeah, true.
I need that.
I really
need that.
Careless.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
I do.
No, I don't watch poetry or anything like that. But
I do. I spent like, I'm not even gonna lie, I think 3 days ago I spent like 6 hours watching people reciting poetry on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, wow, so many emotions. And when I checked the time, I was like, oh my god, I have like 3 hours to sleep. Come on, let's go.
Do you remember when I used to write poetry?
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Hopeless romantic.
Dude, those days were crazy.
No, I think you still have it in you. It's just dormant.
No,
it's just chilling there.
I just transfer it in songs, and I think I've become a bit more blunt, like a bit blunter with my lyrics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rather than
romanticism isn't your thing anymore.
Which I think I should.
Nourish.
That's why I enjoy so many of these Korean artists, because
their poetry, even translated, is like, whew, wow.
It's
words.
It's unreal.
Can they really do that to you?
Yeah, it's unreal. Well, it's gonna be an R&B theme, right? So do start putting in your favorite R&B artists, and hopefully we cover some of them.
Yeah, we took into consideration a lot of your requests.
Oh yeah. Especially from the soloists.
From the soloists, yeah, definitely. We put in a lot of your requests in here. But again, there's so many of you, and there's so much variety. Whilst I was doing the research, I just didn't know what to put in because everything was just so good and there's so much of it.
Yeah.
So start off with.
But let's start with this is a new group, isn't it?
Yes, they're brand new. They just debuted, I think, and their name is CRAVITY.
But this is not R&B.
This is not R&B. This is straight up K-pop.
This is a little cheeky entrance.
Yeah, this is literally our what is it called? Our
special guest.
Yeah, our special guest, like special mention this week is CRAVITY.
Yeah, but it's just so many of you have said it's like new group, check it out. It's like, okay.
And whilst we're waiting for GOT7 to release and Mamamoo to release, we are literally, on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, dude.
So new releases like this are really refreshing.
Yeah, let's do it. Because I don't know what to expect, and I love that feeling.
I love that too. It's great. Okay. It's like Bad Boy.
Well, they're standing on the square. 2, 4, 6. This is not a...
Oh, alright. I like that,
Dude, those guys' eyes. They see through your soul.
The imagery is so cool.
Yeah, oh, jacket.
I like that lighting and that mood and everything.
Why is it every time they do that?
How do you turn it up?
That. You press that button here.
Is that at the top?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so quiet.
Is that the loudest it goes?
Yes,
No
everything
way.
is at the 100.
Oh. I love it.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah,
My bad.
why is it every time, you know, bands do that thing, or especially in pop songs, they do
Da,
da, da,
da,
da,
da,
da,
da, da.
and you know it's coming, right? Like
The
in
drop
pop,
is coming.
yeah, but they always do that specific one, and it still gets you pumped, mate. You know
There's
what I
a
mean?
reason why they do it all
Yeah,
the time.
you're like, oh my gosh, and you know it's coming next. It's a drop coming. If you're still like, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Actually, all these guys are so like, they've got a really cool aesthetic. It's kind of like space, like they're stuck in space type of feel.
No, it feels like. Do you remember that game I was playing? You know, whole thing being stuck at home. I played like 50,000 games. But
Which
that,
one?
The game that is like it's all about like Astro World, and it's a square sort of thing.
Oh,
Game is
yeah,
called
well-
Control.
Ah, yeah, because it was like red, the whole
Red and black.
black. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
and then when you touch it, it changes color and stuff like that.
Yes.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, search up Control, and then you'll see it's pretty much the same as that. I love that.
Well, I've always said that K-pop always has that like video game filter to
Dude.
it, and it's so insane that they can make that in real life. You know, it's
They
incredible.
all look like video game characters.
They do. It's great. I love this. This is a very strong debut.
I've heard this before, I think. That criminal.
Have you? That's a cool jacket.
That's hard.
I like that. I like that a lot. Break of the rules.
That criminal before on our Instagram video.
In an Instagram video.
Yeah. I think because like yesterday or something like that.
Ah, probably. Because
Yeah,
this
yeah.
has been out for a while now.
Really?
For a few days, yeah.
Oh.
For a little days. I think it came out on Wednesday, so yesterday.
Right. Okay. So when we recorded Thursday, so I saw it on Thursday. Maybe someone made a video about that song.
Probably. Yeah, because, you know, there's this thing about new groups debuting. But I keep saying that they're debuting and I'm not even sure about it. Wait.
Are they not?
I don't know. They
Well,
might be. That looks like a very strong. If that is a debut, that's a strong debut.
But it's definitely the first time we've seen them. So.
CRAVITY.
Sort of like a personal debut, you know. But it feels like each video we watch of new bands to us, that we haven't seen. It feels like
They're from Starship.
all right.
Cool.
Are they new? Are they not new?
No, I'm about to find out.
Well, the song is new, so. If it is, so if it isn't a debut or whatever it is, doesn't matter. It feels like the videos now, because we keep watching like newer bands to us that we haven't watched before, and you know you can definitely see like the level in the bigger bands, like you know the EXOs, the BTS, the BLACKPINKs, but it's become literally impossible to tell how big a band is based on the product.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
agree.
would think these guys are like
have been out
at
there for
number
forever.
one in
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is they seem so mature in a concept. They seem so aligned and congruent with a video, with a song, and like they really know what they're trying to sell. So it's like
Yeah, they came out on the 14th.
so debuted.
So yeah, so it's a debut. So
Right.
that's they came out 2 days ago, dude. If like that's the first thing you put out there,
Yeah, that's really interesting.
they're just signed a contract for greatness. Because what a great product.
But also, I feel like now if you debut, you know, I always say in the previous podcast that it's scary the amount of how long the list is of those bands that are disbanding or about to disband or getting cancelled and stuff like that. And you're like, well, if you debut, mate, the amount of investment they're making here, the marketing investments, the training investments this guy's made before this anyways, it's like it's like they expect you to hit the target the first time you come out.
Well, they're going out strong, so of course they will expect you to hit targets.
I'm really interested to see what the general sort of like opinion on them is
Same.
after they debut, because I'm liking them so far and it's only been a minute and a half.
They're incredible. I really like them. I think they're very, very strong. Very strong.
Because it is their debut, so the point I'm trying to make is like, even if this isn't your favorite song, right? 'Cause maybe it's the only one they have or the only music video they have. If this isn't your favorite one yet, just imagine the years to come. You know what I mean? Imagine the growth these guys have.
Exactly. From here on, they're only gonna get better.
Oh yeah, it's only one way.
And they're already very good. So, you know, they have a promising future. So cool. That's good. I like the shadow dancing in the red cube.
I like it as well.
I like his voice a lot.
I want jewelry like that. See what he's holding.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. That was a sick transition.
See?
Yeah, it's like control. Woo, like that. This is so catchy. Woo.
There could be a dance group, dude.
I like when they play with like silhouettes and shadows. That's so cool. So good. Come on. Woo! I love that. I love that so much.
It's my favorite part of the video. The guy with the strings.
Yeah. I like them dancing in the cube. It's the fun. It's the best part. Yeah.
It's like a movie.
It is.
What the hell? That's sick. That's great. Burning, burning, burning.
This is so good.
Yeah.
Damn.
They've literally they've brought back, you see, that's like that game. They've
They
brought
did.
back the being a bad boy is cool, breaking the rules. You know what I mean?
But in a classy way. You don't see them like, you know, dressed like gangsters or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's like they're like, we're breaking the rules in a classy way. Like, we're rich and we got drip.
Yeah, I guess.
And we're breaking the rules in like, I don't know how to say it, like what you would expect from us.
Right.
More than oh, stand against society, you know?
I think maybe they're also trying to make the point that what's up. So we've come out. This is our debut. Don't expect us to follow, you know, the typical rules. Don't expect us in the future to abide by these guidelines and stuff like that. So it's a good message to send because you don't want to stick them in a box.
Absolutely, I agree. They're
No?
incredible though. That's a very strong video. That's a very first strong like debut.
Yeah. It is.
Imagery is insane. Like they put so much money and effort into that video.
It is. I was just bringing myself back to remembering when we saw like, you know, the biggest bands right now debut, and then you're seeing like the budget they had at that point and stuff like that. It's like it seems it's the common theme with K-pop. It's like a debut. It isn't like, okay, we're gonna get so much better in the future. It was like the knockout blow to begin with.
Exactly.
You know?
It's like they kickstart.
Yeah, and you don't get that in other industries. Like,
No.
okay, say for example, look at your favorite artist from the Western world first album, right? It wasn't
Low
their strongest.
budget,
It wasn't their
everything.
strongest.
Yeah.
It was what showed, wow, we have a new voice, new talent, something different. They're about to make a point. But then it's probably their second, unless you're Bryson Tiller, it's probably their second, third album if they're, you know, in they have a lengthy career where you think, wow,
yeah,
this is their
this is
best
it.
album. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Unless again you're Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller is one of those artists that his first album was so good, it became so mainstream that people only expect that from him.
Yeah.
And then the amount of pressure on that, it's a bit tough, especially if you don't like fame like he does. Why am I talking about Bryson? So
Well,
much
I
for fun
think
out.
you bring him into everything.
Yeah.
Such a fun boy.
Just released a song as well. So it's fun.
But what I was gonna say with these guys is exactly they don't want to be put in a box.
Yeah.
So we're not what you're expecting.
Right.
We're not the next compared to any like you can't put a name to them, you know?
Okay.
It's like we're CRAVITY and this is it, you know?
It's a good name.
Yeah, it's great.
CRAVITY.
I really like it. I really like their concept as well. The name and the music video gives me like science experiment. You know, it's
Psychological thriller.
yeah, I don't know. It's like, but it kind of has like a clinical cut to it. You know what you can you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
it's really cool. I really like it.
I like it.
Yes.
So far, so good.
So great.
Yeah.
We're starting really good.
Okay,
All right,
so
let's get into it.
Let
Come
the
on.
R&B party begin.
Ooh,
Now,
so
after
excited.
watching that, you remember that soloist list?
Of course. How can I forget?
Yeah, it was literally last week. I don't know why I said it like that. Do you remember
Do
back
you
in the day?
remember? Yes, I do.
You know what? Sometimes I wish I was old, like
Why?
like really old, and then I could be like.
Back in the day.
Back in 2004, I used to dip my cookies. You know what I mean? Telling my grandchildren that. Anyway, so we're gonna listen to TEAYANG.
Yes.
Eyes, nose, lips.
The music video. Okay, we saw a snippet of this in that soloist video.
Oh my
Ouch.
god, sorry.
You totally knocked me out there.
Sorry, dude. Dude, if you get knocked out by that soft little hit, you have a glass chin, dude. You have a glass chin. You're like Luke Rockhold.
Oh my god. Okay, so TEAYANG.
Sorry.
We saw his like little preview of this song on that soloist list.
Yeah.
The, like
Where he's
most
topless.
videos, like my god, I fell in love with those 15 seconds of that. So I said to Efra, I don't care what it is, we're watching.
Are we sure it's R&B?
I have no idea. Okay, I have no clue.
Okay, fine.
I think it's like a power ballad.
People in the comments where it's like, yeah, we're not starting with R&B, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been pranked again.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
We know for sure though. After this, if this
It's
is
a
an R&B,
visual.
it's everything is R&B.
this is a visual. That's all I care about. That's why we're watching it first.
Eyes, nose, lips. What's that song? Hip, toes,
What?
yeah, that song's for children.
Sure.
It is. It's like.
Oh. Ooh.
Huh?
It doesn't have subtitles though. God damn it.
Oh no. It was going to rap.
Oh my god, he's so good.
What a contrast, isn't it?
Like yes, if you saw this video without music, you would think he's like about to like
Jason Derulo-ish.
he gives me
Jason Derulo.
no, he gives me Chris Brown, you know, sexy time type of look,
Like
you know?
sweet love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like come on, that's a visual in it.
Dude, and listen to what he's saying. He's saying, "Don't be sorry. That makes me more pitiful. With your pretty red lips, please hurry. Kill me and go, I'm alright. Look at me one last time. Smile like nothing's wrong. So when I miss you, I can remember. So I can draw your face in my mind."
Why are they so perfect? I don't understand this.
You know what I mean? It's like, you wouldn't expect him to write that type of lyrics.
No, you would not.
If you look at him. I mean, we don't know him. It's the first time. So if you look at him, like, I think you could probably knock someone out.
That's why you can never judge a book by its cover. Cause what a cover, god damn.
It's great. It's fantastic they do that.
Wow.
Because it's really easy to look at. It doesn't, you know sometimes when you look at ballads like this, you kind of expect a video.
Yeah. Rain, holding my hand, crying under an umbrella.
That filter on the camera where the light flare comes around. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, mate.
It's like a flashback of the relationship, you know. Everything's sad since you've been gone. The list you expect is a shirtless guy with a mounds of drip looking like a snake.
No, not only that. That's like when I'm in that position where I'm thinking or reminiscing or feeling a bit hurt. That's what it looks like. How I am, right? So that's probably showing what he is. This is who I am. This is how I dress. This is what I look like. And he's shirtless, so he's vulnerable.
Yes.
And he's in a dark room, right? That's how it happens.
You just want to hug the wounded guy and say it's gonna be alright.
You just want to hug him because he's good looking.
Yes. Exposed. It's alright. I don't care. Keep going.
No. Saying my selfishness that couldn't let you go turned into an obsession that imprisoned you. Oh, it's there in a chest thing. Why does every time we record that happens?
Because it's every Thursday at 8.
Oh my gosh.
That person's going wild out there.
Well, it's
We
very
appreciate
good
it,
course.
yeah.
Very good course.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you, the NHS and that stuff. Yeah, so he's saying, were you hurt because of me? You sit silently. Why am I a fool? Why can't I forget you? You're already gone. Dude, this is literally what I was going through. Like, oh my gosh. What I was going through last night. That's tough. Oh my gosh. He's saying your eyes, nose, lips, your touch that's used to touch me. To the ends of your fingertips, I can still feel you.
Oh, that is, I'm in love.
That's tough.
Oh, just look at him. So perfect.
I always feel
And then he's out there pouring his heart out.
for someone. I always feel if you're recording a video like that and it's obviously a very
Sorry.
it's alright. So it's obviously a very personal lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Probably coming from somewhere an
Deep.
experience.
Yeah.
I always feel like recording a video to that and having to put, because you're kind of acting on it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
in order to act you actually have to try and bring
some of those emotions back.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to do.
Oh my gosh. And you know, people just think, yeah, he's just acting and stuff like that, but in order to do that, like, you actually have to try and use that emotions, those true emotions, and fuel you. So I just feel like if you try and bring memories like that have hurt you and stuff like that, and then you put in a video, that would be so hard, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I've actually been in similar situations when you have to sing on stage, like live. It's a hard. That's the task and a half.
Yeah, even like I remember, even when you have to sing a song, like, you know, it's very emotionally loaded.
Yeah.
And emotionally.
Keeping your emotions at bay is such a hard task.
Yeah. So when you.
I was like, where are you going?
Sorry. When you do that, it, like, maybe especially when you're singing as well, you're very emotionally involved. Mm-hmm. Don't you ever get the feeling like you want to cry as well?
Absolutely, a lot, and that's why I'm saying it's such a hard job to keep them controlled in order to give your best performance. Sometimes they just halfway through it, you know.
Like, imagine you're at a concert and then, or you know, a live show and stuff, and then you just got crying. People like,
well, a lot of artists like have experienced that. I mean, you've got Adele crying because everybody started singing along with her song, and then she was like overwhelmed,
that's a
and
moment,
she cried. And then you also get it, Ariana Grande cried in the Manchester video concert that she did.
Yeah, but that was a moment. There's a moment.
Of course, but those are emotionally loaded moments. And
right, okay.
And then Billie Eilish cried because she was singing "I Love You" and she got all those memories of that person back, I suppose. And then she was crying on stage,
right,
you know.
Right.
So those things
does happen.
Right. I mean, they're human. Of
Yeah,
course, they're gonna happen. So let's carry on because this is too good. This is full shape. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what a song.
It's a masterpiece. I don't care if this is not R&B.
You know what's funny? That
So
and I
good.
mentioned this to you. I've
Rise.
TEAYANG. So maybe that was the name of the album,
Yeah, definitely. I'm so downloading that.
or the name of his cult.
The name of his cult.
You know what's
Oh,
funny?
sorry.
I said it to you off of podcast when we saw that. It's like, oh my gosh, when we wrote TEAYANG, then the recommendation came a song from like 12 years ago, 10 years ago, called Wedding Dress.
Oh yes,
Wedding Dress was the first ever song of K-pop
that you ever
that
heard.
I had no idea was K-pop that I ever heard. So I kind of knew what K-pop was because of my best friend in school. He was very into this like Asian.
Because he's Filipino, no, because it was weird.
It's not weird really, but back then I think I probably would have thought it
Yeah,
was weird.
that's why I'm making the remark, because I know you thought it was weird.
But these guys were like such good dancers, and all his friends were also into this music because they really liked dancing, and they really liked basketball, and they really liked this type of music. So this was like a merge of everything. And Wedding Dress at that moment was like such a
Iconic.
industry shaping song.
Yeah.
You know, choreographs, storylines,
Outfits,
chord
like
progressions.
the setting, everything about it was so iconic.
So that's the first song. So when we said, you know, first time I ever heard TEAYANG, I'm actually lying. I heard him for the first time like 10 years ago.
Without knowing it was him.
And if I'm not mistaken, he is also part of Bigbang.
Yeah.
So, is he? Or did I just make that
so.
up?
I think so.
If I just made that up.
Let's just search it up. Big
No,
Bang.
he is.
Big
He is.
Bang members.
Yeah, he is. So, he's like an OG of an OG of an
Yeah.
OG. Yeah,
Yeah.
TEAYANG. So,
He's so hot. Hello.
it's just wild. Like, I would have never known. You know what I
Me
mean? I would have
neither.
never known if we wouldn't have watched it again.
Yep, he's got great vocal lines as well. Like, it's incredible.
I thought I don't know, because back then the music I remember from him was like a bit more electronic, because that's what we're selling at the moment. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
more commercial.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, let's watch now Waleska's, I think, favorite artist that we've discovered R&B wise.
Mm.
You've been obsessed with him, I mean.
Since we first heard any of his stuff.
Yes, and that is no one else but Dean.
Absolutely. I have so many songs of him in my playlist. I listen to him quite often.
You say like my guilty pleasure.
Literally, is one of the things. Him and Sam Kim are literally my favorite discoveries in this process of Korean music.
Yeah, I've been
ever.
banging out Sam Kim a lot lately.
Oh my god, I actually know their songs. I actually physically know his songs.
Yeah, that's how I learned what saranghe
Saranghe.
what is it?
Saranghe.
Saranghe means
Saranghe.
from Sam
I don't
Kim.
actually know how to speak Korean. Don't quote me on that. I don't know anything. But listen, I try to replicate it so I can sing along to it, because I have that urge. You know when you listen to a song that is so good and you have that urge to like sing along to it, even though you know you're murdering
Yeah,
that.
this is the only downside of this.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, but there
There's
are
no
those,
way.
there are those lyric videos that actually show the romanization.
Yeah, but I just feel a bit
pronunciation of
silly.
It does. I do feel
I feel a
too.
bit silly. I do. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I feel a bit like I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I have no idea. So
It's
yeah.
funny. Anyway, so this is Dean and featuring SULLI at Rad Museum as well. And this is Dayfly? Is that what it says?
Dayfly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yeah, Dayfly.
Okay, let's have a listen.
We saw SULLI, that name, or SULLI, could come
SULLI.
up as well.
Ooh! Oh my god! I love this era of Dean. Look at his hair, so cool.
She's got like a fade on the sides and just long hair.
Oh, her voice is so good! Oh,
He's the boss.
oh my god! Yes!
I have to. Dude, what a voice, dude.
I love him!
This
He
is my
is
favorite type of music.
Insane! He's so good! Okay, just be prepared. In the next 2 hours, you're gonna be hearing he's so good, it's insane! For the whole thing, so...
I just want to close my eyes and just go somewhere in my head. Because we're stuck at home.
It's
But
so good!
this is my, like, if you want to know what we listen to off camera,
This is it.
24/7, this is this.
Is it.
It's this.
Oh my god, okay, I love that.
Which feels so, I don't know, it feels so good.
It feels so connected, it's so true, so honest. And
To then share it with you.
oh,
It's
it's so
weird.
good.
It's
I
so
love
weird,
it.
dude. It's so
something
strange.
so personal. This style of music is so personal.
I feel like,
Hits home for me.
I feel like whoever's watching this has walked into our living room at 11
Basically.
p.m.
Yes.
and
That's-
we're just on our phones, just doing
Chilling.
our thing,
Yeah.
and that's what we're banging out. I should stop saying that.
What?
Banging out.
Banging out.
Yeah. sounds so London, yet so like
wrong?
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
That's,
He's good too.
who is that? Rad?
Yeah, Rad Museum.
You see
That's
the-
a cool
you
music.
see a little
and song.
drone?
Yeah.
I thought I was seeing things.
No.
That hairstyle, everyone after the lockdown.
Oh, but him though.
Does he have subs?
He does. Oh yeah. My bad. Okay. We've been listening this whole time without subs. Let's go back to the beginning.
Not a problem. Not a
My
problem
bad.
at all.
I didn't even click. I was just too taken away with his voice and the whole vibe of this.
Not a
So
problem.
good.
I feel like the second time I listen stuff, it gets so much better.
But look, listen to her voice. It's like so sweet, so nice.
Where is she though?
She passed away. She committed suicide.
This is her.
That is her.
Oh my gosh, dude, what a bomb you just dropped.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, dude.
So sorry. We spoke about this off camera, so that's why I'm saying it like that, because you already knew.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, okay?
I was about to say, it's like, I want to know. Oh my gosh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Juice WRLD vibes all over again.
Look at his eyes staring
no,
up.
I hate when that stuff happens, dude. That is so sad.
Yeah. It's
For
very sad.
God's sake.
So much
Especially when
talent,
you see,
so
oh
much
my
talent,
gosh. That's
Literally.
rough.
Yeah.
That is so rough.
I think this is why it's such a special song, not gonna lie.
Dude. The industry is just ruthless, man. It's wild. That's why when you told me that conversation of Dean, when he was talking about, you know, the whole like label stuff, the whole pressure stuff, the whole how they're trying to change who you are and all this stuff, you're basically like kind of selling your soul, you know, and you know the fact that he kind of stays true to who he is, and especially he's like talking about it, sort of like exposing, and then you see like individuals like Selena Gomez like talk about this stuff in some of their songs and stuff like that, and then you're like, man. And then you see things like this and you hear stuff like, oh my gosh, that is just, what a bomb you just dropped.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
God, that's not your fault, mate. What the hell? Not your
No,
fault at all.
I'm sorry. The industry is like this, you know.
Not your fault either.
Yeah, but it drives people to that point. It just
That is wild, dude.
It's a hard one.
Fuck me. Is she the one you were talking about previously?
Yeah,
She's sort of like she acted as well?
yeah. She was a child actor, and then she started having some issues in the industry. People started criticizing so many things about her. She had a rough period, what I briefly read online, and she was struggling with mental health, and one thing kind of led into the other, and yeah.
Oh God.
She was found in her apartment.
Let's not talk about it, please.
Okay, my bad.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
That's not your fault. I mean, what the hell? That is wild. I think if I listen to it again, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna just like, ah. Oh my gosh, that is wild. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Cause she's so good. I'm like, I want to hear more. I was about to say, oh mate, when's the new album coming out? Oh my gosh.
That just shows that you pay no attention to what I tell you off camera.
Literally. Yeah. Go on, let's hear it. I'm in a better mood.
If there were a life like this.
I wonder what the drone means. Oh, that voice.
He always has that like edgy visual to him. Or am I a sick person?
So he's flipping the table, huh?
Yeah.
It's like you're looking for a one night. Dude, there's a need for male voices like that.
So good though.
Dude, that cadence.
That must be so satisfying to do that.
They have a London vibe. The way they dress.
do. Yeah.
Camden.
Damn, girl.
That's rough, dude.
Look, they're glitching.
He's like glitching and
yeah.
stuff, yeah. Oh, so this is the drone view, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, that car's gonna explode.
I love
Oh, yes.
that he always does that thing with his visuals.
Like sort of
It's
breaking
like-
the fourth wall, sort of.
Yeah. He's always playing with that Matrix idea. I love that.
Simulation, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he play the guitar?
I don't know.
I feel like he would.
I feel like he would too. Oh, he's inside.
What to say? Don't tell me it's over, mate. You made this song at least 8 minutes long. That is literally how I feel when I can't take my shirt off. Oh, nice.
See? I love this! Fantastic!
Mate, what a man. Oh, mate.
This is insane. Insane.
Like that ring.
I love this whole visual idea of...
He's a true artist.
He is. He's insane. I admire his artistic view so much.
I've always said it, and it isn't the first time I've said it. I think I said exactly the same thing when we watched him for the first time. I've always had...
Is it Howling, the first one we watched?
I think so, yeah. There is a huge need for vocalists, male vocalists, R&B vocalists like this, like purists, like that. Because R&B is turning into something else, and it's becoming R&B and hip hop very commercial right now. It's what's selling.
Yeah.
So it's one of those genres right now that it's being like what I call, it's going through the factory, right? It's put this ingredient, boom, sell it. Right? Put this ingredient, boom, make another one, make a new artist, different name, kind of similar sound, different name, and then you're like, it's a good sound. It isn't a bad sound, and I'm not shading on them, but he's a purist in the sense that he's thought of pretty much everything in this specific creation. And you can get the sense for that. You can get the sense that the lyrics is much more than just lyrics. The video is much more than just the video.
Absolutely.
There's so much thought behind everything.
Yeah.
So at its core, he's an artist, and you don't really have many of those male voices anymore.
I agree.
Which-
And the choice of video and visuals for this are a very personalized vision that he has, and
It's like a dream,
yeah,
distorted.
yeah, and I absolutely adore that. Like, it's so hard to get a grasp of that unrealistic filter to your idea,
Yeah.
and put it into something physical like this. It's such a tough task, and he always does it so well in his videos, like mostly, and it just shows. It just goes to show how much his creation goes beyond just music, you know. It's insane. I really like it.
So it's just the time.
I know. See, it's like the Matrix is failing.
Yeah, but he's able to put like. I feel like this is what I have dreamt of,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't be able to convey it.
I feel like that's what you feel when you're high.
Maybe. See, look, it's all.
Yeah, it's all
simulation.
distorted.
Yeah, you
and-
got it at the beginning. It's like a matrix. Or something.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, he's in the trap.
That was a game.
Dean, speed.
Yeah, I played the Dean game. Why not?
So that's what it is. It's like he's stuck in the rat race. You know?
Huh?
It's cool.
What did you say?
It's like he's stuck in like that 9 to 5 type of like life race that you can't get off. You know? That's at the end. That's what he looked like. That's what I related to.
How?
Because you know when people say that they're in a car that they can't stop? You know when people use that analogy? Like their lives is just automatized, like it just goes on and they, even if they want to, they can't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like that was the idea there at the end. It's like he was stuck. He's stuck in this video game, in this car. Everybody's decided where he's headed, and he doesn't know, and he can't stop it either.
Right. I felt like it was more. He's trying to question what it's real and what isn't.
Also true.
I think it comes from that place of what's real. Is it what I think to be real? Like it's real. Is reality subjective?
He plays with that quite often.
Or is reality absolute? And that's what I felt more with that.
I agree. Okay, I agree. I think I like your idea more.
I thought, mate, I've always said it with this. There's no right or wrong when it comes to trying to analyze a video. There's absolutely none.
But I think yours makes more sense. Okay.
Do you remember when we were talking about that G-Idol video?
Yes.
And
we were all confused. Yeah.
A lot of people, I can see it in the comments. It's like a lot of people agree with me. A lot of people were in complete disagreement with me. A lot of people were agreeing with you.
Yeah.
And you were like,
what is it then?
Yeah. And then,
what is it?
and then the answer is
whatever you want it to be. Basically.
It's subjective, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. So yeah.
So good. I really like that. I really like him as an artist. I think he embodies everything that I really admire in artists. He is exactly what I look for when I am in my artsy mood.
Yeah, he meets both of your
Yeah,
ends.
he meets both of yeah, absolutely. My ends, I agree. Both of my needs, R&B, soft and smooth and sexy and stuff, and then you get cool, meaningful lyrics, and then amazing visuals that just go beyond simple explanation. And I love that a lot.
Yeah, he just meets the only plane I have.
Yeah.
Which is like
R&B.
R&B.
Basically, what's next?
Now let's watch. Oh, this is a good one. This is Loco or Loco. Loco means crazy in Spanish. I'm pretty sure everyone knows
Loco.
that. But trying to be like, yeah, Spanish with Efra. But yeah, with Hwasa from Mamamoo, of course. And I think
Don't.
Don't-
Are they covering a song?
No way! Are they covering Bryson Tiller?
Don't get excited. It might not be that. So it probably isn't that. Cause
Dude, people, please. If you have any like idols that we know or any artist at all that has covered and you're interested in seeing that, because I'm the biggest Bryson Tiller fan. If anyone that is like sort of in this part of the world that we haven't heard has covered any of those songs, Bryson Tiller, oh, for the love of Jesus, please send them through.
Oh, look at him being
Oh my
so
god!
excited about
But I was gonna say, I think I never clocked that it was Don't. I mean that the name was Don't. I thought it just because it said above live.
Yeah.
I thought this was live.
I think it's like a live setting. You know how they do like acoustic, they film and record at the same time? I think that's what's happening here.
I like it.
Perhaps, because it
Please.
says above live. Maybe it's one of those like acoustic settings when you can sing.
I like those videos that they sing on rooftops.
So do I. I like that too.
R&B.
Yes.
I feel I like this video. Go and press their captions, please.
I think they're on.
Now they're off.
Now they're on.
Yay.
It's not Bryson Tiller.
No. You imagine going
Oh,
up.
look at her. Why is she so hot?
You imagine going up to Hwasa in that bar. Crap your pants, mate.
Oh, it's just a music video.
All right.
Or is it? Why is she so hot?
I like his style.
I like him too.
Wearing a blazer with a beanie.
And a polo shirt.
Blazer rolled up.
I like this video a lot. I just like her. I just like her a lot.
She's very likable.
She's stupid attractive.
That's a nice line.
I love how breathy her voice is. Yeah.
Oh, he swears. Oh, it's real. Gotcha. I like that. So they're trying to talk to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they're having a conversation. Oh, she's so pretty. I love the bartender just casually cleaning glasses in the back.
Even he's got drip. Even the bartender's got drip.
So good.
Dude, we
Oh.
gotta put that back before. But even if I was, acting, right? Like, you know, you gotta be professional because she's featured in your song or something. Ah, mate, take any chance I get in a video. You know what I mean? That's wild, dude. She's very attractive. She's very, but I also feel like
Listen,
half of the world agrees.
Yes, literally. But I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna be telling lies here to anybody. I don't like girls, but I like her a lot. Like, she's like everything that I wanna be. You know what I mean. You know when you see really attractive women and you're like, wow, I need to copy that for myself. You know,
because she has a different standard of beauty.
it's
It
like
seems.
sex appeal. It's like she's very sensual, and seductive.
But she's showing nothing.
Absolutely, and she's not even trying. That's the thing. You know when women are like, oh, I'm just gonna try to be seductive or something, but in her it just looks like that's her second skin. You know, like that's just who she is. You know, you meet those type of people that are just naturally sexy and attractive without even having to try hard.
Right.
And I love that about her. I really do. And I don't know, I love the way she sings. Her vocals are very cool, and I usually don't go for singers that have a naturally breathy tone, because it's unhealthy, and then I'm all about health. You know, you gotta take care of your vocal cords, but
Why is it unhealthy?
it just creates kind of a slight friction, and then those become nodules later on in your career, so you have to operate them and blah blah blah.
Do you think that's what happened to that singer? That
Yes, most likely. That's usually what most singers get operated for. Like, they get operations for.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's so common as well. But so that's why if you could avoid it, I usually don't go for breathy voices. But it has its appeal. You know, it has its appeal, and obviously, as you can see here, it's very cool, but I don't usually go for it. But for her, and this song, it fits so well, the whole mood, the setting, the videographer here.
Because it does feel like a whisper, like an
they're
attractive
having
singing whisper.
Yes, and it's like they're having a close conversation.
A private conversation, in a bar.
I really like this.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Nice.
두잔 비워내기 싫어
자꾸 건배하듯이 눈을 맞추지만
한잔두잔 비워내기 싫어
I like that.
한잔두잔 비워내기 싫어
아예
He's not bothered.
He's like, oh, come on.
Not bothered. It's a
Look
clean
at
section.
her. Look at her.
비워내기 싫어 더 이상 내게 높은 기분을 주지마 한잔두잔 비워내기 싫어 자꾸 건배
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
한잔두잔 비워내기 싫어 더 이상 내게 높은 기분을 주지마
한잔.
Third wild.
싫어
Jump in the pool. Let's go.
한잔두잔 비워내기 싫어
Yes, girl.
한잔두잔 비워내기 싫어
That's
Oh, I
Great.
love this. 한잔.
두잔 비워내기 싫어
I don't care who you are.
Ah, she gives me chills.
dude, that is unbelievable.
AOMG. You know who it is.
That is unbelievable. That's outrageous.
They're just so good. What the hell?
That
Oh
is
my
outrageous.
god, that was so good.
Chemistry wise, video
Perfect.
You know what?
Video, I love the video was simplicity played a key such a great because it gave you like realistic setting type of feel. So you even though you know this is all set for this video, and they probably took like
I've been to a bar like that in London.
700 takes of that same thing.
Yeah.
I've
been to a bar like that in London, and that's why I feel like
So relatable. It could actually
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
because it's literally it's exactly like this, even a swimming pool and stuff like that. But it just shows that we've watched videos like that CRAVITY video, which is 1,000% produced, and that has its charm.
Yes.
And then you look at this. This was super cheap to produce,
But
except for hiring the venue.
But I tell you something though. Let me tell you something. It would have been a very bleh video if they didn't have such a cool chemistry.
Oh no, I mean
So
you can't
it
take the
really-
subjects out of the equation.
It really falls down to them too. Like I think the setting was perfect. The costume choices were perfect. The lighting was just above nice.
Yeah, those outfits are wild.
They picked the outfits really nicely to to suit the mood lighting as well in the background.
Yeah.
I just don't know, but that communication, that little chemistry, that
It's very flirtatious. It's very seductive. It's very nice.
Really cool, really cool. I like her so much.
Yeah, she's
incredible.
great. She's great. He's great.
He's so good as well.
He's great.
I love how he played with rhythmics and his rhymes in Korean. They're so rhythmical, isn't it? It's such a percussive language.
Yeah, we've agreed. I think that it's Spanish has a bit of that, but I think that the one that so far,
Takes the crown.
I mean, after listening to a bit of Portuguese music, it also has that. Portuguese music also has that bit, that Portuguese,
Brazilian, yeah,
special
yeah.
Brazilian. So, yeah, but I do agree with that. It's so verbally,
Percussive.
yeah.
It has a natural rhythm to it.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I really like
Apparently
it.
very complicated.
Yes, very, very hard.
Okay, let's watch now. Now, it's pretty obvious. I think. I mean, every time we watch anything GOT7, I always say this, but they are one of my favorite just people in general, and the amount of like videos and stuff like that I consume on my free time from them and stuff like that, like just live or like funny stuff, because I feel like the way they interact amongst each other is the way I interact with my friends,
Yes.
and I don't know, it just feels very natural and it feels very, very real. So now that I found out that they're not only like each member has like their own little bits and stuff, not each member, but I think some of them, we found out that JB from GOT7, of course, has a song, and I think this is an interlude. You said
Yeah, it feels like an interlude. It's quite short.
it's only a minute and 41.
Yes, and JB actually writes a lot of the lyrics for GOT7 songs.
Doesn't surprise me, dude.
He actually, teenager. And
Probably Howling. Didn't he write some of that?
No, he wrote Thursday.
Call My Name. Didn't he write some of that?
I don't know. I don't remember. I know that for sure. Thursday and Teenager.
Sorry, not Howling. Howling's Dean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that he wrote those songs for sure. But It's cool. It's cool that he just has those.
He's my favorite
He put-
vocalist, apart from, well, I think both of them are favorite vocalists of GOT7, Jackson and JB.
But Jackson isn't really a vocalist.
Yeah, but I just like the way he sings. So
Fair
fight
enough.
me.
Fair enough. Fair
Such
enough.
every fan ever, bro.
You know what? All of them can actually sing. Even Bam Bam. That is, you know.
That's an argument and a half, mate.
Well, but they all can hold a note. Let's
Oh,
be
definitely,
honest.
yeah,
Let's be
definitely.
honest. Obviously, there are ones that can sing like JB and others like Bam Bam, but they can all hold a tune, and I like that. I rate that.
I think the reason why I like JB's vocals, as my
He's got
favorite,
Such a peculiar voice.
is because he was the voice that stood out to me the first time that I heard GOT7.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from Jackson's, because I knew who Jackson was. The thing about Jackson is that I always like those rappers that are able to sing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I think Drake became such a huge phenomenon, because he was that first singy rappy man,
Yeah.
you know, that could do both and not sound cringy and not sound like he's trying too hard. So,
Jackson is just perfection.
yeah. Go on, let's listen to JB. Sunrise is cool.
Sunrise.
And it's got a music video, but it's only like a minute and a half.
Yeah, it's only under 2 minutes.
It still has like 3 million views.
Look at that. This gives me Twilight vibes.
He actually does. That first movie where he shines,
Yeah.
starts running.
I know
Woo!
R&B alright.
I know 내 마음은 더 깊어지는 걸
Do not put the auto-generated captions there.
Donkey booty. What do you mean?
Yeah, hold on. JB Sunrise English lyrics. Yep. Go.
Damian. From the beginning, I don't care. Because I like that. Yeah, look at those woods. The woods.
I know 널 만나면 난 항상
Let's say it again.
Oh, such a cool voice.
I know 내 마음은 더 깊어지는 걸 내게 많은 걸 보여준 너 내게 깊은 사랑 알려준 너
I really like that.
함께면
Wait to read the lyrics there.
주도 우리 마음처럼 느낄 수 있어
Ooh!
원해주고 너의 품에 날 데려가줘
Nice.
원해주고 널 위해서라면 모든 걸
See?
Ooh!
너를 위해 sunshine
They always do that. Play
This is so cool. They play with reality and fiction and
similar to Dean.
yeah.
너와 함께면 it's alright it's alright
But this is a bit more romanticized.
alright.
Like this, how they play with reality and fiction and whatever here is more more romantic
Okay.
than Dean plays a bit more with the edge of it.
Yeah,
like
he's a bit raw.
with the uncomfortable, you know.
Yeah.
He plays with making you question whether you live in a matrix or not, and this is more like fantasized,
Elusive.
you know. Yes, elusive and visually more pleasing.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Easy on the eye.
Yeah,
Kind of like makeup, you know? It's like like dressing something pretty.
Yeah. I feel that's a good way to probably describe GOT7 in general. They're very easy to like. They're very easy to listen to.
Yes.
Like especially each member, especially with JB. It's like, even if you don't know much about JB, right? Even if you didn't know what GOT7 was, and then you listen to this, it's like it's good. You know what I mean? It's good. So then it makes you go, well, okay, I wonder what the GOT7 means, and then you search that up, and then you're like, oh, but this is also good. It's like they're just very easy to get to like. And then if you
Right.
listen,
Tell me about the lyrics.
he says, I know when I see you, I'm always fine. I know that my love is getting deeper. You know, you who showed me many things, you who taught me deep love. If I'm together with you, I can't feel this deep space like it's your heart. I won't let you go. Take me to your embrace. I won't let you go. If it's for you, I do everything. And then the chorus is, my forever sunrise, sunshine above my head, an angel for me, hold my hand and leave.
Oh no!
Is it like a pop? It's genuinely poetry.
Yes, it is. You know when you say that when you love something, let it go.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's saying here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh wow!
It's like, well, if you had an angel,
pretty.
right? Not to sound too cringy, but say you had an angel, right? If you have it here and you're keeping it here, it's like that series we were watching of the Siren.
Oh yes.
Like, say you you fall in love with a siren, but yeah, say it happens, and then she can walk, because of the tail and all that stuff. You go through all the logistics, and it turns out it's actually real, and then you fall in love with it, yeah, and then oh god, I said yeah, and then you love it, but you love it so much you want to keep it on Earth, but it turns out it's got to go back to the sea. If not, it's gonna die.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I think every good story has always
got that sacrifice element to it.
yeah, that necessary.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you love it, let it go.
Yeah, fortunately for life, it's not really like that. What happened? What were you choking on?
Tears.
It's alright 나를 위한 천사
So good.
But like a werewolf is gonna come
It
eat
fits
him.
really well the GOT7 aesthetic.
Yes.
You know what I also like
It looks more like a
about
vampire,
this?
mate.
Yes. You know what I like about GOT7 in general?
The socks.
They all look like they're reformed bad boys.
Well, they just got out of juvie.
Yeah, no, but like, they're like they found the light or something.
Yeah, that's actually true. Oh my gosh, that's so
they
true.
all look like the boys that would cause trouble in the classroom, but they somehow found the light.
I feel like they were the guys who caused trouble.
Reformed.
Caused trouble, but somehow graduated.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones that. How did you pass, dude?
Like, how are you here?
Yeah, like in school. You remember those ones? It's like, dude,
Yeah. Or that person that would never show up to school, and then he turns up that one day a year.
and he does alright.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I passed. See you in graduation. Like, how?
Like, dude, you haven't given a piece of homework yet.
Ever.
It's like, yeah, I have. Check.
Yeah.
You ask the teacher. It's like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got it.
Oh,
It's fine.
good old Jimmy over there. It's like,
It's like, how?
yeah,
What type of witchcraft is this?
yeah.
Okay, it's so good.
What
So
are those
cool.
things?
I
And they're
don't
full
know.
of books,
Yeah.
diaries.
They're books? I think they're books, yeah.
He's going to a
They're
house.
leading to a house.
Sunrise. And then the house is actually, and then in the house, that's where the story of Hansel and Gretel begin, and then he gets eaten. I don't know. That's what I
I
feel.
feel like that has a correlation with whatever came next in GOT7's music videology.
Listen to this. When I hug you, I become relaxed. It feels like I'm hugging the universe.
Oh!
Everything feels like a dream. So that's why probably the whole thing is dreamy.
Again, what I said is like fantasy type of like.
Yeah, that you are next to me, breathing, make me drunk by your breath. That's a good line. Embrace me with your scent. Even if the world collapses, I want to hug you because you're the only one that makes me breathe. That's nice.
Oh wow!
That's nice.
Come on!
Yeah.
Why are they so good?
Literally, yeah. They're bosses. All of them are bosses. And I
I
like
don't
JB a lot.
understand it. Yes, I think he is the creative mind
Could
in
be.
GOT7. Even though he doesn't act like the creator, you know how creative people sometimes tend to be a little bit self-isolated and like be a bit to themselves. I think in GOT7,
Like,
Jin Young is more like that, but he's also
dude, he's dangerous, dude.
He's
That guy's dangerous because he thinks so much. And he knows.
Yeah, I think he's such a smart guy, but he's also a great actor, which also lets you know that
Observant.
yes, he's a great person for understanding human behavior.
Right.
Because in order to act, you gotta understand human behavior.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like also Dio in EXO. He's a great actor. Again, quiet, reserved, very observant. They
Yeah.
understand human behavior. It's pretty cool. So I wouldn't think, you know, JB was the guy who wrote the songs, or he's the creative mind or whatever.
Yeah.
Although all of them are very creative and they make things on their own. I mean, JB also has a clothing line. Jackson has his own music. He makes his own music. Also has a brand of himself. I think Jin Young acts. Bam Bam, I think he also produces and writes his own stuff.
I see. Yeah.
So they all have a lot of that creative outlet, and then you see them in like their personalities, and they're like nuts. They're crazy. They seem like they're everyday guys, you know,
Yeah.
the boys that would cause trouble, and yet you got such a
They are crazy.
cool dynamic though.
They are crazy.
Yeah, but crazy good too.
Yeah.
It's incredible. They're so good.
Okay. Now this is a surprising one because we didn't know that they had kind of like a. I guess it is R&B to some extent.
It's like commercial R&B.
Yeah, it's commercial R&B, right? We didn't know they even got close to this because the majority of the songs we've heard, we're talking about BLACKPINK, by the way. The majority of the songs we've heard from BLACKPINK, they've been electronic,
Yes.
or like, what do you call that thing? Electro? It isn't techno. That's like 2012 stuff. But you know, they like that. Do. It's like, you know, it goes on. It's like gym.
It's club music.
Club music. Yeah, it is. It's exactly club music, and it's the club music that. Do you remember when they do that? No. That hour. It's like what the hell would you call that hour?
La hora loca.
Pretty much. Here in London, they do something like that, and they just bang out these tunes like those, where like super high energy. It gets you in a good mood, and you feel like you're basically just raving for days.
Yeah.
And if you're standing next to the speaker, R.I.P. because, unless you're really on
Hyped
stuff.
up. Woohoo!
Yeah. But yeah, at Blackpink, and if you actually look at my workout list, you'll see a few songs from
Blackpink.
Apart from Kiss and Make Up, I actually like Kiss and Make Up as an entry to the club.
Fair enough.
Because it is a vibe. So this one, we were surprised. Maybe they do have some R&B stuff, and then we found this. So maybe it is a bit R&B-ish. Maybe it's more commercial.
It's commercial R&B. This is more again, because it's Blackpink, so it's more pop inclined.
Right.
But it counts as R&B.
Okay,
I checked.
I'm pumped, mate.
So this is Stay.
Anything with Jenny, Lisa, Jason, Rose. I mean, Rose. Is that actually how you say it?
Rose, yeah.
I thought her name was Rose.
No, Rose.
Rose is a
Rose.
gangster name, dude.
So cool, isn't it?
That is a gangster name. Why have I just only realized where it's a gangster name? For real, and she's like not gangster at all.
No, actually, she's a little bit savage, you know.
Really?
Yeah, she's quiet but savage.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Those ones.
She's got some sass to her.
Those girls are dangerous, dude.
Yeah.
Girls like
cool.
that are so dangerous.
You know what? Who I like a lot, her personality-wise, Jisoo. I actually quite like her personality. Just so funny. I really like her.
I've gotten to like a lot more Lisa because I like when people can be like that. You know when you're on camera, you kind of only show one
because you
side
like
of you.
the professionalism that she's shown.
Oh yeah, since we started watching the shows and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and I watched one episode 2 nights ago for the first time.
Without me.
Well, mate,
Come
I've been
on.
going to bed at 5 a.m.
Yes, I've definitely been sleeping like a normal person.
Yeah, so I have so much.
Just because I pass out at like 10, I'm like.
Yeah, so I've really liked that version of her. She's not that. It's not like in those videos we've watched, where she's just only tough. It's like a decent mix of everything. But it's really nice to just see that kind of. It's a bit realer. It's a bit more.
Refreshing.
No, it's not refreshing. It's like it feels more
True?
real. True. It feels more truthful.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
Let's just watch the video,
Yeah.
shall we?
Yeah, sure. It's a bit more truthful to who she is, which is really
Okay.
nice. McDonald's in the
Ooh.
back.
That's such a cool imagery, though. Aw, she's so pretty. Heaven is a place on what?
That hair is hot.
Aw. So cool to see her playing the guitar. I love that. They should do that more often.
That's good.
Aw. Oh, this is nice.
Stop it. Put the captions, mate. Please.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, that jacket's hard.
They're so good. They're so good. I love
That
this.
jacket's hard.
It's great.
That's a jacket I would wear.
Yeah.
Is it Chanel?
Don't know, probably. No, I can't see. I can't
Good
see.
looking, dude.
Just gorgeous. But
It's really weird.
rose at the beginning. Really good.
It's really weird. She's good looking. Like, you know what I mean?
Why is that weird?
I don't
Yes,
know.
she is good looking.
Because you know it's, you know sometimes you see someone so often and then you're like, yeah, you expect this will be normal.
yeah, you kind of get accustomed to them being beautiful.
It's like,
Not
yeah,
with her.
it's like, okay, you're expecting a good looking person here. But every time I see her, it's like,
Wow.
yeah, she's good
So
looking. dude.
pretty.
천천히 내려놓 잠을 거울에 속삭이곤 해 늘 당연하게 생각하는 너지만 그게 너다워
Bit singing there. Jagger.
Stay with me
I like
I
that.
like it.
I like that.
Aw.
널 닮은 듯한 슬픈 멜로디
Oh, that's so cool. I like that.
That's literally everyone's dream. I hate you, but I love you. That's tough.
Ooh. What happened?
That was-
Okay, I love Lisa's shoes there.
I like that guitar.
This is like a ranchera.
Yeah, what happened?
I thought this was R&B, dog.
What? How did
This
it take
sounds
that
like a
turn?
ranchera.
Yeah, it sounds. Dude, if you're ever like in Mexico or Venezuela or just South America and you're like out after you've been out for a while and then it's 2:00 in the morning, you go back to your house. There's some guy playing this.
Rancheras, yeah, for sure. Or you play cumbias or rancheras.
Dude, what a mix!
That's so cool.
It's a different song now.
Yeah. What? I did not expect that.
Actually, what the?
I thought, okay, I obviously got it wrong. It's obviously not R&B. It's a power ballad. Okay, cool. We
Yeah.
love ballads anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
This
But
is-
then you get that little ranchera, like
Vibe.
the little harmonica, playing in the background.
This is literally- This is like the slightly lower turn up. This is
I like it.
it's the lower version of a turn up. It's like you've been turning up all night, and then after you come back home, you're coming down.
So this is the calm down.
Yeah,
This is the chilling down before you
yeah.
go
You
to
grab
bed.
your friend.
You're like, dude, you know what? I love you. I know I don't say this often,
For real.
but I love you.
Dude,
Okay.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. They have playlists for everything. Blackpink
It's
actually
so
has a song
good.
for everything.
It's great. How can you not like them? Like, it's so cool. I like Lisa's hair in blue as well. It's cool.
That jacket looks like the one you have.
Yes. It sounds so Latino. It's crazy.
There's a lot of influence in it.
I love that outfit and Lisa. I love that
I
one.
like that. Dun, dun, dun.
이제 심장은 뛰긴 하는 건지 무감각해 그래 사람들과의 억지스런 한마디보다 너와의 어색한 침묵이 차라리 좋아 So stay 그게 어디가 될까 말야 가끔 어둠이 올 때면 I'll be
She's a bit like a punk rock look.
Yeah.
Truth is you This a letter from me to you
Aww. This is such a cool video.
It's solid.
Why is it like post-apocalypse?
Yeah, literally. Maybe that's how they feel. Literally.
Vaya, pásame el tequila.
Those nails are hot. Dude, just outfits alone, you could literally say you're not listening to the song, right? Say you mute the song, and then you're just looking at them
That
visually.
could be a fashion video.
Literally,
Mm-hmm.
Like the amount of effort and production they have just on outfits and stuff like that, dude. It's outrageous. It's one of those things where details like those matter, right? Of course they do, because you're in the public eye like that. But then they really like to take it to the extra level, because they're
That
not
they
just.
become influential worldwide.
And that's why, like we started watching that video of was it Lisa going to that fashion show?
Oh yes, in Paris.
Yeah, I don't remember what brand it was.
I think
It's completely left me. Yeah, but she went to a fashion show, and when you have a group of girls like this, where you can, it's a huge investment, right? You're investing a lot, not only visually but audio production, video production, stuff like that. But then if you're making the right investments, when you have the right subjects, the right girls, dude, that's what it becomes more and more obvious. Not only why Blackpink is big, but why each one of them are individually successful.
yes. Yes.
Goes a little something like
I literally love this song.
지금 당장 나는 너라는 게 아니야 그저 내 곁에
Dance with me. I wish you were here. Look at the top.
it goes a little something like
Where are these people coming from?
What the?
What is this? I'm missing a whole chunk of information.
It disappeared.
지금 당장 나는 걸 바라는 게 아니야 그저 내 곁에
Got the shoes,
Stay with me.
like boots. So maybe they're saying when you're not here. I mean, we had captions on, so, but maybe this with the video they're saying when you're not here, it sort of feels like
The world has ended.
their world is falling down, and
Yeah.
and then maybe
It's
those
just left in ruins.
and then those people in white, those dancers, which were all men, I think, were maybe it could be two things. When really hot girls, this is what I feel happens, right? When you have someone really attractive, and then say she's attracted to one person, right, and then you're that one person.
So she's like off the market.
To some extent, yeah. There's always other guys around her, like I sort of call them orbiters. They're just sort of chomping at it, just waiting for their chance, right? That's why dating someone really, really good looking.
I don't think that's what he means, but
No.
okay.
But I'm just saying, maybe it feels like you have all these other people looking in, and she's not looking for any of those. She's looking for you, but you're not there.
Right.
So just
okay.
stay with me. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for much. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
I do. I
Yeah.
do now.
Maybe I
do
didn't
now.
explain it.
No, you did not. I was like, I don't think that's what he means.
But it
alright.
is true.
Yeah.
You always have those guys, or you always have other people that it's none of their business, but they're always interested in your love life, or maybe they want to be intimately related, like they want to build a relationship with you, or they just find you attractive and stuff like that. And especially when they're that famous, they maybe feel like they have this many eyes and all these guys looking at her, but she's not looking for any of those. She's not paying attention. They just white dots.
Yeah.
Could be that, or maybe I don't know something
I
else.
think there's a lot more to that video that I definitely did not pay attention to, because I was too taken away with the fact that there's a Latin influence in the music,
It
and I
felt
really
like it,
liked
yeah.
it. Well, to me, that's what it sounded like, rancheras at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm happy for it. I'm actually really into it.
Yeah, let us know maybe if they've explained the meaning of the video, or maybe it's connected to something else.
It makes me want to listen to rancheras now.
Literally, yeah. That's added to the party playlist for real.
For real.
Okay, now Bale said, as soon as we thought about this concept, we said, well, you can't make a R&B playlist, Efra, and watch it together and not have Super Junior. We've added Super Junior.
So we've added Super Junior, but okay, so there are two versions of this. There are two links that I've been sent really constantly for Super Junior Sorry Answer live. So you got the Cry version,
Huh?
the Cry, the subdivision of
Oh
Super
right,
Junior,
right.
where
I
it's
thought you meant like the one where you
vocal.
cry. I'm like,
No. Like you always say that. The subdivisional in Super Junior, you know, the vocal line.
Yeah.
Or you got this like performance thing, but they're like shirtless. And guess which one I'm going to choose?
Yes, just go for the shirt.
Okay. Thank you for you know, being in the same wavelength.
Why did you have to introduce it? You could have just
Because
not said the
I
other
have to say, I have to give an introduction.
You had
there
made-
are there are options.
one. You have made your mind up regardless. You're the one with the mouse. I have no control.
It's okay. I'm just letting you know, to make you feel as though you have a choice.
Damn. It's wild how popular they are.
Woo! Oh my God! Look at the stadium.
Who's that?
Buddy, what's happening? Who's singing? They're just like dancing? Is that what it is? I'm about it though, I'm not gonna lie.
They pre-recorded it before.
Ah, but this song is so good. Woo!
But Michael Jackson. Oh, some girls as well.
Oh, they got their girl dancers. This is such a hot song. Oh yeah. Woo!
Oh, she's hot.
Oh. Damn. I always thought this song was so sexy.
It's good. It says. It's a good song.
Ooh, girls. Sorry.
Oh, I like this version a lot, mate.
I know. We've always said that every time we listen to this version. Ooh, choreos. Fire.
Oh, mate.
Oh.
But are those vocals in this version?
Whoa.
Those riffs?
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think they
I
are.
don't think they are.
In the
In
studio
the piano,
version.
the studio version,
I
the
think
slow
they are.
version.
No, I think they are because I remember crushing over the ad libs in that song.
Mate, what a song!
It's insane. This is just too
I haven't
good.
heard that in a while.
Me neither. Put it on the playlist to listen later.
What a song!
Such a sexy song. I love that they brought like female dancers to it though, because it just gives it that, you know, cool interaction, flirty situation, and I'm about it. I love that this is like a dance performance in their live show. Is so cool. I really like that.
So sorry, answer studio version.
Uh-huh. Did you have that? Yeah, I
Oh,
think
it
they
does?
did. Yeah, they do. They do have amazing ad libs in
That's
the
wild.
studio version. I
Oh,
know. I
mate.
remember crushing over it.
This feels slightly different.
It does. Maybe they enhance it.
It has
Enhanced it.
plus Donghei's reaction at the end.
Okay. we're gonna watch that. Ooh, but that outfit is so cool as well. Like, who looks cool with a fedora?
Yes.
Who?
Debatable.
Oh!
Had enough.
Take it off, baby! Woo! Oh my god! Hello!
It's a good shape as well.
Ooh! Look at the fun's going insane!
She's good looking, that lady.
Baby! Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, mate.
Oh my
Joe
god!
moves.
Oh yes. Ooh. This is like rockstar life.
Literally, yeah. He's loving it. All right. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Do you think?
This is so good.
Do you not think
Yes.
after the show is over, the party carries on?
Yes, it does. It must do. I mean, it has to.
I mean,
Come
it doesn't matter
on.
what they tell you. Oh, we went on this app and we did this live stream and it, mate, the party carried on.
Oh wow.
It did. And especially them, Super Junior, dude, they don't give a...
And not only that, but like they have girls literally throwing.
All of these
themselves
guys
at
do.
them.
All of these guys do. All of them.
This is
They're
such
all
a hard.
they're all attractive. They all like, you know, have money. They all
Yeah.
are super talented. They all have decent personalities. Mate,
They're winning. They're winning.
they're definitely winning. It's so naive to just think it's like,
Yeah, they go home and sleep.
mate,
Come on.
what do you think? This
Oh.
do you think this doesn't come from a true place? Come on.
It has to.
And listen to this. If by the off chance they are like saints, I am gonna make a petition. Let them go wild for the love of Jesus.
Let them be free.
Oh my God. Let them walk on water once. You know? Let them walk on some water for once. My gosh. Jesus. Come on.
Woo!
He's
Damn!
practiced.
Of course, you're
No,
practiced.
he's practiced.
Of course. Woo! What is happening? He's like, wow, people are going wild. Look. People are going insane. Good work.
Was he having a beer? Cheeky.
No, he was drinking water.
Ah, I thought he was
They
enjoying
don't
the
drink.
show.
They don't drink when they're.
Oh, you can't,
performing.
not allowed.
No, I don't think they personally don't choose to.
Right. There's plenty of artists that
They've
do
got such a healthy lifestyle, though. Like
that-
that's what I can tell you
It's a healthy body.
for sure. Like they are so good at keeping a healthy lifestyle. Like I read somewhere that they even keep count on how much coffee they drink because they know that that's dangerous for their bodies.
Yeah,
like,
good.
oh my god.
Just don't drink any coffee. Coffee's
No,
trash.
coffee's really good when you have 3 hours of sleep and you have an interview, alright? So it's good. Coffee,
fair
it's
enough.
life. Anyone
No,
who
it
comes like to tell me otherwise, they're not my friends.
really isn't. Coffee's
Coffee's
ass.
good for you.
Oh, I can't say that word. I meant trash. YouTube censorship system, algorithm, power.
It's okay, I'll bleep it. Bleep. Next.
All right.
You're just making my work harder.
Okay, ladies and gents, we have got. It cannot be an R&B episode or podcast or video or special without. I feel like I'm having like you know that UFC presenter guy.
Yes.
You know, in the right corner. Blah, blah, blah. EXO, ladies and gentlemen, EXO, and later on it'll be Dio as well. So
Here's the thing. Efra has
we're gonna
been
watch both.
raving when I tell you that he has been literally begging me to
Pumped,
put
mate.
this in.
So pumped.
This is EXO Thunder, right? Efra absolutely obsessed with this, and he haven't even heard it.
Oh,
like,
I heard 10 seconds of it to see if it was R&B, and we were like, yep. Well, I
It
was like, yep. And then another one came through, recommended, listen to it for 5 seconds. Yep, put it in. Easy
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah,
They're a joke.
He was so excited. Actually, I love EXO. Again, in case that anybody knows, I actually adore them.
Yeah, they were your first
Yeah, they
Band
were
that you
my
knew.
first. They were my first love.
Yeah.
And then came Super Junior, you know, to like wreck my bias, like people say out there in the comments.
Dude, EXO to me has got the best live acoustic medleys ever.
I agree.
Bro, just in the whole world, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it.
I agree.
I don't care who you are.
I don't
Okay.
care what you believe in.
Fight
Listen
me.
to this.
No, but even if you don't understand half of it, I don't understand 95% of it. I don't care. it goes to the point where it's surpassed.
Fanboying much?
No, no. It's surpassed language. Music gets to that level, but it only gets to that level not so often.
Yeah.
Because lyrics are such a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But stop looking at me like I'm fanboying here.
Because you are, but okay.
But it's just insane, bro. I've been listening to their live medleys just on a daily. When I'm working, when I'm in meetings, in backgrounds, like, you know, if you're doing like the whole Zoom and Skype and all that stuff, in my headphones when I'm working out, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I get to always find out new little bits and bobs where when I hear it again and stuff like that, I just don't get tired of it. It's unbelievable, mate. They're all so good, all of them.
I'm so glad that you share my love for EXO. If I said it, you would have been like, oh, come on.
No.
But it's so good that it's coming from you.
You introduced me to them. It's undeniable how good those guys are.
It's crazy. It's like, I actually
Live.
adore them. Yeah.
They're better live, man. I think they're better live. And that's crazy to say.
I do too. I actually think they're underrated songs, that they're not the title tracks are really good.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer the non-commercial stuff from EXO, their commercial stuff. Not saying that it's not great, not saying that I die every single time they come back.
Yeah, because we like them, so it's really weird.
But if personal choice, I like their underrated tracks more. I think they're gems, you know. They're real jewels.
Well, you gotta always take it from this perspective. Our favorite, well, my favorite genre is R&B before everything else. I don't listen to pop, hence why I'm always so surprised that I like so many of the pop songs we've heard from Korean pop.
Yeah.
Because I don't like Western pop. Don't like it. That's why sometimes I've had some people message me and talk about certain bands here in the Western world that are pop. And
you're already predispositioned not to like it. Like, you already have made up your mind.
It's not predisposition. It's that's what you're being fed here since you're zero.
Fair enough.
Right? And then you start studying the industry, and then you start seeing through it, and it's all BS. And it's all production. There's no much value behind it. Not to knock on those artists. I've always said it. If you've made it, you've already earned my respect times 1,000. I have lessons to learn from you, for sure. I'm not there. You are. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah. You're not. I have lessons to learn. The people like you, a huge amount of people like you. I must see why. You must be doing things right. So it's not that I hate them. Absolutely not. But I just don't like that type of music. And it especially here gets so overplayed and stuff. And I just like, mate, no, thank you. If you showed me any acoustic stuff, doesn't matter who it is. You showed me Anderson .Paak.
Who?
Anderson .Paak. What his name is?
Anderson .Paak.
Paak. That's his name. Anderson .Paak. For the first time.
It's because we're here in London and they all call him Park, as if his name was Park.
With an R.
With an R.
Yeah, you showed me him for the first time. I didn't know who he was. Playing the drums while he was singing in a live lounge in a library.
Such a good flow.
And you're like, what the? How is this humanly possible?
How is he doing that?
Then you showed me what are they called? The Nationals?
Free Nationals.
The Free Nationals. Then we go down the road, and you know what I mean? It's like, I don't care. Like, for example, I wasn't, and people know this now, I wasn't a huge fan of One Direction. You know? Never was. But you showed me their individual stuff now, and it's so true to who they are. Like, you showed me Harry Styles. Like, I don't dislike a Harry Styles song anymore.
I actually adore him.
When would I have, Bali, you know me, bro.
Never.
When would I have ever said that?
Never.
You know what I mean?
But they have evolved as artists so much, and they have been...
It's so truthful now.
There's a very special element in music that it's a very special filter, which I call honesty. That honesty filter. Because when you are not involved in the making of the song, when it's not your creation, when it has been put on you for commercial purposes, you do not pass the honesty filter.
Right.
But when you have put your heart and soul into making something yourself, like your own vision, your own lyrics, your own craft, or your own initial idea, and doesn't matter that other people have come to nurture your idea, that honesty filter, you know, it's there. They pass it, they go out, and it usually is the most successful part of the artist, because they have put out there the truest, the purest form of themselves.
Right, it's like more aligned.
Yes, and it fits. It's like those pieces on a puzzle. They just fit naturally.
Yeah.
They just fall into place,
Yeah.
because it's who they truly are.
Yeah, but also, in order to get to that point, they had
You
to
have
be
to
what
go
they were,
through.
and you also need that.
Yeah.
You also need that power and confidence and influence beforehand in order for you to be a free range artist. So
Yeah,
you know, be whoever you are.
need the whole process. Like, you don't get there without having to do all the commercials.
That's what I mean. I can't hate. I never liked. I said it in the video. It's like I never liked early Selena Gomez. That's not why I went to look for Selena Gomez. It's not that his songs were trash. They just not the things I liked.
Yeah.
But then, as she's evolved into this, like,
Incredible artist.
you're like, now I'm listening to Selena Gomez songs. Like, when would I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's wild. So, I feel like,
Because they represent more than just the music.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. I feel like when it comes to EXO, I feel like I'm so glad they do commercial stuff. Now that I've become a little bit more aware of the whole picture, not just with EXO, but what we were talking about, it's like you need to be in this position in order for then you to be truthfully who you are. And it's like, I'm so glad they do songs that are hugely commercial,
Yeah.
because that's what brought me to them. And now they're one of my favorite musicians ever, bro. Absolutely ever. So the fact that they have a few, you know, the fact they have a huge catalog of pop songs, is like, okay, whatever. They have a huge catalogs of R&B. They have a huge catalog. So it's like they're one of those bands that they really deliver to everyone.
Yeah.
And if you really look at their back end,
They know how to take care of their fans, their audience.
if you really look at their back end, I think a lot of people would agree with us. It's like some of their best songs, by the fandom, by opinions of the fandom, are the what you call so underrated songs.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. They're not so popular ones.
Yeah. So we're going to watch then EXO Thunder. We've never watched this, and I think it's live.
Yes, it's live, and it has been highly requested as well
Really?
in the channel.
Oh yes,
So Efra, your wishes have come true.
mate. Any EXO requests like that, just throw them down below. I watch every single one of them.
Yes. Yes.
I want to do a 24-hour live stream of me just watching live medleys.
Ooh. Atmospheric much.
Thunder, all right.
Woo! Dio, baby.
Mate,
Look at Shen
Scared
having
him.
a laugh. Oh my god!
he's pumped as well. He was
Yeah,
pumped.
yeah. It's so weird to see him pumped. You never used to get to see him like that.
Look at him.
Oh, Suho!
He's buzzing. It's a machine.
Woo! Woo!
Dude, Zoom is a machine. That guy can perform for like 12 hours.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh, this is such a good song. I'm shouting so much, I don't care. Oh no, Efra, come on. Do you want me to go back? Should I go back?
Jesus, put it again. I cannot risk the
This
camera
is
being
so
off.
good. Do you want to go from the beginning?
Go from the beginning.
Let's go from the beginning.
Go from the
Ladies and
beginning.
gents,
Just in
we're
case.
watching it again.
Yeah.
This is just insane. Hey.
And I've always said it. I've always feel like the second time I watch it, it's better, and I catch more stuff. So Until we figure out the problem with the camera, I can't.
Oh crap!
We can't.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
I can, every time Lay sings, I'm like, wow, wow.
I think it's because we relate him so hard to Honey. Because I think that was such a moment.
That was our first impression of
Yeah.
Lay. That every time he's singing, I feel like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
And I think I'm gonna
So
start to
silly.
watch Youth with You
Season 1, so he's there.
'Cause Jackson's there as well.
What? Efra, can we watch that together, please?
Yes.
Can we do that tonight? Are we free? I think
no,
we're
we
free.
can't.
Oh, you can't.
No, we can't.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it. So good.
Dirty.
Oh my god, dude!
All of them are machines, dude.
But the O is so funny.
He's loving it, look.
I've never seen Theo this hyped up before.
Come on, mate.
Look at him, he's loving life.
When's he back, man?
Yeah, I want the O back. Now.
Becky.
He's got such a swagger, doesn't he? Look at that.
Dio's just low key, bro. It's low key cool. That's what it is.
Oh, I love it.
I'm telling you, Shuma's a machine.
Ooh, lighting is
Back at
insane.
the.
Oh, ooh.
So good, dude. You see what we mentioned it before. It's like when Becky Young sort of like sings, and he's like messing around and stuff like that. It's like, okay, you cannot stand. Yeah, he's hyped. He's messing around. But when he's so like laser focused, that guy actually keeps the same tension
His
in
duality.
his first song. Than if this is it's so crazy what that guy's capable
Yeah,
of.
his duality is insane. He is one of the personalities in K-pop that really like baffles me, because he can be the crazy clown, but then you see him on stage giving his absolute 100%, and
nuts.
he is dangerous.
Yeah.
You know?
Where is Lay? He's like in the left far
Yeah,
corner.
he's on the other side.
Right. So he's kind of like Sumi's kind of on his own, and the Becky is kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
The setup is a joke.
Like the staging here is insane. The lighting is incredible as well. What
Really
the
good.
hell?
I feel like this is the same era maybe as El Dorado.
This is Exodrium. Exordium.
Right.
That's what it is. Yeah.
It's a weird name.
Yeah, it means something,
Why?
but I don't
I
know
feel like
what
it's
it does.
I feel like it's some
It's
sort
like
of
an
Latin
actual
word.
Yeah, it's like an actual word, but they use that because it has exo in the middle. Search it up. It actually has a meaning.
Right. Hold on. Don't you dare play it.
Okay.
Exordium. The beginning or introductory part, especially of a discourse or a treatise. What the hell's a treatise? What is
dunno.
exordium in literature? Yeah, the beginning or introduction. It's like the introductory part. So is this
That's
the
the name-
beginning? They're a
that-
beginning. Is that what it means?
No, this is not the
No,
beginning.
maybe
of
no. The name is called the beginning, maybe.
No, that's the name of the tour. The
tour
season
maybe
of-
is called the beginning, maybe, or
Yeah,
the introduction.
Well, maybe perhaps. I know that after that it comes like many more. So
Right.
that's all I know. So, this way. Yes, Theo! Yes!
I like voice. Hey.
Woo! He's like, yes.
Dude, it's like one of those movies where like they protect, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like they could have superpowers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're playing this after this again.
Ooh! Where's Kai? I got so distracted I didn't even notice that Kai wasn't there. What?
Well, that's it.
What happened?
What happened?
Why does it finish so suddenly?
Yeah, for real. I can only see like 4 of them. That is wild, dude. It's only 2 minutes and 44 seconds. That's what it is. Yeah, we're after the
But
podcast.
why?
Well, listen.
Wait.
Well, I don't think all of them were there.
No, I think there's more to it.
Oh, and I think that's
It's like just that song.
tough.
Oh my God, what happened? I want to see Kai.
Yeah, let us know what that show.
Well, what happened
was.
after that? And where can I see the rest?
Yeah, we can see the
Hello?
full show.
That was so anticlimactic. I was so hyped up and then
Dude.
suddenly just cut off, you know? Whatever.
Dude, I'm having such a blast. It's a joke. It's a joke of an idea.
Thank you
absolute
very
joke of
much.
an
Thank
idea.
you. You're very
It's
welcome.
outrageous.
Okay, what's next?
You know what it is? Hold on. You know what it is? It's like,
Alright. He
not
has
move
to
on yet.
ramble.
yeah, no, I don't have to ramble. It's just, it's so crazy that I keep saying it, man. They're better live.
They are
That's
better
crazy to say.
life. They are actually so much better life. I agree.
Like, you only say that about certain artists.
Because they're so good.
Like Beyonce's better life.
Yes, Lady Gaga's
Is
better,
better
life. John Mayer
Is
is
better
better life.
You know what I mean?
He is way above better life.
Yeah, like if you told me, if you asked me, it's like with John Mayer. Oh, okay, I'm gonna save up to
Oh,
his
you know
album.
who's also really good? Bruno Major is very life.
Yeah, you know who's also really good bloody live? Bruno Mars is really good live.
Oh, he's insane live.
I think he's better live as well.
I actually think Anderson .Paak is better live as well.
I agree. Seeing
He's
that genius life is,
way more incredible life.
dude. There's
Yes.
only a handful. There's only a bag.
Yeah, the 1%.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's just not that many where you can, like, that's a crazy thing to say.
it's crazy.
Bro, in the studio, everything can be perfected. In production wise, they have the videos, the albums, and especially like EXO that comes from the K-pop world, where they take such care of the albums, and they do photo shoots, and they do album covers and all this stuff, and stories and worlds and lore, and you're like, what the hell? I think they're better live.
I don't think I am 100% sure. They're so much better
That's
live.
crazy to say.
Incredible crazy life.
That's nuts to say. Well, let's move on. And now this is another name that we had no idea existed in our radar until we watched. That's why I kind of like those rankings.
Yeah.
TEAYANG. So we watched TEAYANG, and now we're watching TEAYANG.
Yeah.
Which
she
is the girl.
Yeah, and she's from Girls' Generation.
That's why I liked her.
And that's why we love her, because she is actually a queen vocalist.
Yeah, I think when we watched Girls' Generation, that Christmas thing,
Yeah, we were like, oh my God, what?
where have they been?
Yeah,
And then everyone was like, they've been here, mate.
they've been here the whole time.
Yeah, literally.
You are the one missing out.
Yeah.
So yes, this is Dear Me, the music video.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
SM Town.
SM is killing it with
The other thing, I don't think it's the wrong choice because
It's never the wrong choice.
I would probably put this in the same playlist for a
You
bit
think
of
so?
for a bit of a break,
Like a breather.
like a change of. I feel the reason.
That's why I put it there. What are you talking about?
I feel like we should definitely do another episode where we do maybe power ballads.
ballads.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I think that's also where we have a lot of common ground as well. Like that's why we share such a love for Lewis Capaldi,
Yes.
because that type of music has the power that R&B has on me, which is making me think on past experiences, making me live fairy tales, but not in a fairy type of way, but in a love a real way, because that's what R&B does. You know, it has that it's rhythm and blues.
Yeah.
It came from a raw place.
It comes from real life experiences.
Yeah, so and then power ballads have this kind of same effect, more on the touchy side though.
more on the romantic side, yeah, on the heartbreak and the
Kind of like the aftermath. No, I don't know.
it could be anything.
Yeah.
Power ballads can come from anywhere,
Yeah.
like a deep love in the fulfillment of walking in on clouds, or it could also be the ultimate heartbreak. It could be the point where you're in a toxic relationship, you push and pull. It literally, power ballads can be done in any concept.
But I like the vocals of both.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of the vocals in pop.
All right.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yes, yes. They're predictable, repeatable. They come back. Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yes, absolutely.
So
agree.
I don't think it's wrong. I love this lady. She could.
great.
I would absolutely
You know,
just
yeah.
allow her to sing me to dream, bro. If she sings to me, I guarantee you I'm having good dreams that night.
I agree. You know, she would be perfect. A perfect feature for a Tiziano Ferro song.
Ooh. Yeah,
Do you
someone with a
imagine
good deep
his voice?
Or John Legend, someone like this. Johnson
Oh,
Hill.
yes. Yes.
I'm telling you, man, I want artists from all over the world to just mix.
Oh,
Because there's so much.
mix.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I think the word to describe her, like, she's really pretty. You know what I mean? Like,
The
she's
music,
yeah.
the visuals, yes.
She's really, really pretty. And it's really like oh yeah, it's like beauty. Everything has like its own
Encanto. ¿Cómo se dice eso?
charm.
Yeah, everything has its own,
Yet it's not
full of character at the same time.
vibrant, but yet it's not very bright.
Yes.
The colors are not very bright. It's very vibrant and very solid.
It has a lot of character.
Yes.
It's showing a very strong character.
So she knows who she is.
Yes.
With this type of like
Yes.
music and this type of colors she's utilizing.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's not new.
No.
Hell no.
This is a matured artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like always those songs that are like, I love myself, I trust myself. It's like, all right,
They
man.
was like, oh, come on, stop. Yeah, like,
it's like, all
no
right.
need for the the lecture. We got it.
Yeah, all right.
But I actually love the chord progression here and the progression of the lyrics, because in the first chorus, she said, I love myself, I trust myself, the words I never heard. Those are the words I never heard. Second time round is like, okay, I'm getting used to this lingo type of thing, to this language.
Yeah.
And she's like, the things I need to remember. And then at the end, she says,
Will you
remember
remember?
this.
No, will you remember this?
No, she says, remember this. And then at the end, will you remember this? So there's a whole progression of up here, yeah, of mental development.
Yeah, it's mental battle, isn't it?
So cool.
I think
You see, there's
that's
so
why
much
it didn't
more.
sound like.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, lecture much.
It's like that podcast by Brian Callen called Mixed Mental Arts. Bro.
Oh, I actually didn't find it that cringy.
Disgusting. That is horrendous, mate.
I didn't find it
Oh,
bad.
man.
I thought it was alright, you know.
I never heard it. I never saw it. I just
You know,
heard Joe saying it. Oh my god,
anyone,
cringe as hell.
this is it. You believe what you want, and that's the end of it.
Mm.
You say what you want to say. You got a platform. Say what you want to say. End of it.
Yeah,
As long as you're not harming anybody, you know, you're not actually physically attacking anyone. Do what you want. That's life.
Yeah.
Go for it. I actually really, really like this. I think I need to find a bit more, like, dive into more of Girls' Generation.
Oh, we should. We definitely
for sure.
should. If
for
if
sure,
like
for sure.
if this is like Girls' Generation stuff, like this is just like yes, this is a. If you like this, you would like Girls' Generation. They are definitely, mate.
Yes.
Definitely, and especially because they have such a there's such a huge connotation to the name, such huge value next to the name. I would love to dip my toes deeper. If that's a sentence.
if that's a sentence.
Yeah. Into Girls' Generation.
don't put it in there. Don't say it like that. You're making it creepy, dude.
All right. Okay, now I was saying that this was a great bloody idea for a podcast, and this is mainly why, right? Everyone knows I absolutely adore Dio. So we found this. Now, a lot of people know, actually not a lot of people, everyone knows that, except for me, that Dio doesn't have like any solo stuff. Like a solo
very
album
limited, yeah.
or stuff like that. You know, it's only just EXO. I found this, and it just had Dio and then someone else. I think it's a station.
No, it's SM Station. They've got, it's like their artists, the artists in the
SM.
in SM, they make songs and they put them under station.
Right.
But it's like a sub, I don't know, publisher of SM.
Right. Okay.
So
yeah,
it's like a radio station. I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah. So you get, you know, just artists
From the label.
Yeah, but you could get them alone.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is, I found this. What is love?
Dio.
Epilogue. Dio.
Yes.
So it's no bloody question what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to that and we're gonna rave about it. So
Okay, let's go.
come on, come on,
Efra has already lost it.
mate.
Again,
That's
let's
a
go.
Geo, that's wild. Favorite vocalist?
Ah. Oh yes.
What?
This is it.
Come on,
So good. So good. So
bro.
good.
I'm telling you, that guy could just.
Why didn't they put that video of him singing in the studio? I don't want to see the pictures. I want to see him doing it actually.
I kind of like the vibe though. I like the vibe.
Yeah, of course, that's why they picked this video, but I would have loved to be inside, you know?
You know what? You know what my biggest complaint is sometimes of my favorite artists?
What is it?
That they have to sing with lyrics to
yeah.
make a song.
Oh, yes. Well, what else? You do it too.
Of course. But my inner fan of them,
Mm-hmm.
I want you just to harmonize, bro. Just let me hear your vocals. That you could say nothing, and I just want to close my eyes and just vibe with it. You know what I mean? Especially this is gonna sound weird, but especially with male voices, because I feel what I've said
That is
before.
weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Especially with male voices, because I feel like there is a need, there's a gap at the moment. It is a gap that's being filled, especially in the Western world. But there is a gap for that type of voice that is masculine, yet like it's not that.
Enchanting,
It's not that I like Dio because I find him attractive. It's that I like Dio because I like his singing. But it's like his singing does things that a female voice wouldn't be able to do to me.
Yes, I agree.
That sounds strange.
No,
but
no, I understand.
you know what
where
I'm trying to
you're
say?
coming from. Yeah.
Especially from a musician's musician's
You're
perspective.
So excited.
Yeah, mate, it's hard to get my thoughts together. But this is exactly the type of music that I enjoy and I can't find. And I have. Oh my gosh.
This is exactly what my soul needed.
Oh mate, I know someone's gonna just crop this and then put it, and it's the bit where I'm saying, oh, I need male voices singing to me. Oh my gosh.
You did this to yourself.
It's outrageous, dude. It's just outrageous how good that guy is. It's so
It is.
impressive. I'm so impressed by it. I don't know why. Is it not that impressive?
It is. It's incredibly impressive.
Like from a vocal coach perspective.
10 out of 10.
Okay, I'm not
That's
dreaming.
it. Nope. You're not dreaming.
Thanks God.
You're not.
It's my property. Tell me what is love. 나를 사랑하지 않는 너를 잊은 채 하고 싶었던 모든 걸 하고 살아도 머릿속에 넌 절대 지워지지가 않아. 도대체
The studio looks like the bomb. The dream studio everybody would want to work in.
속이 후련할 텐데 왜
first winning.
This is insane, dude.
Oh yes!
One of the few reasons I want to learn Korean. It's insane, dude. Oh my! I just want to look out the window, mate. You know what I
What do
mean?
you mean? I'm so
I want to look
curious.
at. I want to take a deep. Like I would need to take a break. You know what I mean? It's like, I gotta look. You know, ah man, you ever so happy? You just.
You just like lose it.
Oh.
I'ma lose it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, dude! It's like you're so happy. You just start thinking of your life. It's like, mate, I have a perfect life. You're like, I want nothing else,
Everything is just exactly where it has to be. Life has a meaning now.
bro. That is crazy. That music can do that to you.
I was gonna say, isn't it crazy that one song, one artist, can make you feel like you are completely and utterly fulfilled in that precise moment?
Well, it's the combination of the two that makes the perfect storm. Because I genuinely like.
That blows my mind. Though.
Yeah, I genuinely like him, and then I like his singing. So then it's like, yeah. So it's like the perfect combination, variables of the perfect storm. So I
Yeah.
don't know if this would have the same effect on someone else. This is the problem. This is what I see problematic as someone like me listening to Do sing
What?
because I like him.
Right, so you feel
That's
biased.
why I asked. Yeah, because I
Okay.
don't like looking at stuff in a biased way, but it's just so bloody hard.
Okay,
because
I see where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I sometimes shock myself. It's like, why do I like this so much? When was the last time you saw me listen to stuff?
Like this?
Yeah.
Excited?
Mate,
No.
never.
I don't think so. No.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so strange, and I'm also going through this process, right? It's really interesting because I can look back at it, right? And there's nothing weirder than looking yourself back in a video and then stuff.
Understanding the journey. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also observing myself as I'm going through this, and I can't understand why.
There is such a affinity, but honestly, I have to say, it's plain talent.
Bizarre. dude.
What
That's
you
so
what
bizarre.
you got here, Dio has this very pure form of talent that is rare. It's rare and it's unspoken, you know? There's when people say, "Oh, these people are just effortless." This guy that I know that he's just effortless.
Yeah.
We all know that person that learns everything, knows everything, and they just kind of don't try.
Yeah.
And
It's like those guys, yeah, that make everything look easy, but what they're doing is incredibly hard.
yes, and but in him has another layer where he's so connected to his craft, he's so connected to his singing, to
Yeah.
his true form, that you have this absolutely gem, like a gem of talent, like it's unseen, it's unheard of, it's like there's nothing like it. Very similar to the Dimash effect, because Dimash is vocally outstanding, right? There is absolutely nobody like him.
Dimash is on a scale of his own, though. That's the thing. It's the
Yes.
problem with Dimash. When you watch Dimash, it puts everything else.
Under it.
Yeah, because he's on a. I've the way I've learned to do it, and it's kind of that's why it's kind of taken us a little while to listen to more, because we don't like just watching stuff and then watching stuff. Not only because you guys like it, but I also want to have well constructed opinions. I want to be able to use the little knowledge I have to give a decent thoughts and well formulated thoughts. And he's a difficult man to digest.
To wrap your head around.
Yeah, that's so difficult.
But that's the same feeling I get when I listen to Dio. Not only because of his outstanding vocal capabilities, but because of what he represents as well.
Yeah.
His overall integrity as an artist is very complex.
Yeah.
And
he's also a multi-talented man, which is really interesting as well. So.
That and I feel that's why he has so many layers. Though he's a very complex artist, a very complex singer, and it goes beyond just the performance of the song.
Yeah.
So I understand why.
I don't fanboy about stuff.
You don't.
I don't fanboy about other men.
I can vouch for that.
I
I live
don't.
with him. He doesn't ever.
I hate saying that on camera. It's like I don't do this or don't do that. I don't know.
But it's not your usual behavior. You have to be honest. It's true.
It's so weird. It makes me step out of like that. What the? It's so strange.
Yeah.
If I could swear, I would. Let's keep. I don't want this song to ever finish.
Okay.
Literally.
I wonder how many takes that took.
True R&B.
이기적인 맘이야 나 이런 생각들로 도망치지도 못해 이딴 게 정말 사랑인 게 맞을까 이제쯤 내가 안 봐서 Wait a minute
Hey.
기다리면 너무 기는데 It's the limit 대답없는 너를
I like
자꾸
that.
불러도 헤아리만 돌아와
Oh, what a great riff!
Saying this. How does he not overdo it?
It's a digital music channel. What do you mean? Where are you cutting
Why
out?
are you finishing it there?
Finishing there?
What is that?
What is that? Stop it!
Oh, mate, and that's what's next. I should just outrageous of a playlist.
No, wait.
It's an outrageous playlist we've prepared. It's insane.
Okay, no, I feel like that song had so much more to give. Like, why does it stop there?
Well, it's good marketing though. It makes me want to download
Go,
whatever
go,
they
go,
wanted
yeah.
me to buy and sell my soul. I would.
All right, what's next, Efra? I'm exhausted. I'm emotionally drained, and I love it. I love this feeling.
Wild. Okay, well, I think we've literally just, I don't know, made a new playlist and we're just gonna listen to this on a 24/7 basis.
Yes.
One of the people we've been, I've been obsessed with lately, and then Ballads caught on because we've never heard of him before the rank, was Sam Kim. And Sam Kim,
What a guy.
with a single song that we watched,
Won our hearts in
10 seconds. Yeah, won us completely. And he was like number 30 in the ranking as
It
well.
was like the last person in that rank, and we were like, "Oh my God, who's he? We need
he's
it."
like definitely the best one there. Like that moment, like, yeah, that's the one. And I've been listening to his whole album, so I cannot sit here and say I
haven't
haven't heard this song
Me neither. I have heard this
8
song.
times.
We've never seen the video though.
Exactly. So we're gonna watch the video for the first time. I've made sure I haven't watched the video, but the thing is, when you click on like a Sam King video, and then you have like, you know, the YouTube thing where it has autoplay, it plays everything.
Yes.
If say I'm working out or if I don't know, if I'm doing something else, playing video games or something, it's playing and I love it. So I never skipped a song. I went to bed and I think his whole thing played and I never pressed skipped once.
I agree. I listen to him while I'm editing the videos, and he gets me on a perfect
Good.
like focus.
Would you believe
It's perfect.
your song?
Everything, that was the song. He has a girl feature in his song. Is like beautiful.
I think it's
Like,
your song.
Your song, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh, it's so good. I just love everything about his sound. He is a very beautiful vocalist.
He is.
I
like,
don't know what his face looks like, but he is literally a beautiful vocalist.
That's why I thought maybe we should watch the
music video.
the live version or the music video.
Yeah, true.
So if you want us to watch the sorry that I'm using my phone. If you want us to watch like a live, completely down. Yeah, it's you with ZICO, If, Sun and Moon. This is just my history. Seattle is the one you're talking
Seattle.
Seattle.
I love
about. Or
that
you're
one.
actually I don't know if you're talking about your song as well.
I actually love that whole album. I have 2 of his albums, his most recent one and the one is black and white one.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that one. So good.
I am Sam.
I am
I
Sam.
think it was his
first EP album.
probably.
I feel like that was, in my mind, that was recorded in one go in like a little cafe. Everybody just kind of like, it happened there.
Yeah.
You know?
He's really great.
Yeah, he's
And
awesome.
I feel like he's really gonna like just pop
I really
in
hope
the
he
years
does.
coming, bro.
I really hope he does. He is incredibly great.
Yeah, let's watch this. This is a good song, bro.
This is Makeup featuring Crush. I also love Crush. Like, let's have a moment for Crush. I love him. Makeup. Day one.
아무런 의미 없는 다툼 차갑게 날 대하지 마 모든 게 내 잘못이었어 이런 네 모습 낯선
Oh, that's what his face looks like.
Yeah, that's it.
What a cool room. I really like that room.
I like this guy ring in his necklace.
Talk to me, talk to me. Can we make up in the morning?
This is just a jamming session.
Right now. 또 울면서 잠들 것 뻔해. 내가 널 잘 알잖아. Can we make up in the morning? Baby, baby, to see you cry. Baby, baby, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Ooh, yes.
He's such a clean singer. I have no idea what he's saying.
I love what he's wearing too.
He's got a style and a half.
Yeah. Vocals.
Dude, on live, he is a
For
joke.
days. Love that outfit, okay? Obsessed.
Such a good song, dude.
You cry.
I literally looked like that like 6 weeks ago.
You did.
what the hell?
It
Sunny's
is so
in
true.
trousers as well.
I think it is true.
Yeah.
Except for
He
that
did it fast.
everything. No, yeah, that
Yeah.
and that everything on him is like loose fit.
Yeah, I don't like loose
You
stuff.
don't like loose
I mean,
fit.
this is
But
quite
I
loose.
like it. It just makes you look so relaxed, so chilled, so laid back,
'Cause it is
and
meant-
like stylish at the same time. It's like you're wearing cool pajamas.
You know what I've noticed?
I love that.
In this whole R&B stuff, is like the colors they've used, they're never bright colors.
Well, I think it fits the whole mood.
They're very
of the
creamy
songs.
colors.
Yeah. It falls into the maroon setting of.
You don't get that in Western
You
R&B.
don't. You get the late night neon lighting, kind of
Bright.
like.
It's the complete opposite, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
I like it though. I actually like this filter. It fits better into the songs.
I wonder if
Because I think the lyrics are different as well.
yeah,
Like
but,
the way they write is different.
meh, the whole can
It
we
is.
make up in the morning?
Can we make up in the morning? It's because they fight. They had a fight last night,
Yeah, the
and
whole
then they
can we
wake
make
up
up-
and there's like, haha, we're gonna be fine. Kissy, kissy, bye, bye.
Yeah, but that's not like a revolutionary line.
I
It's
know.
it's a pretty damn good singing line, but the lyrics wise, there's been other songs.
Yes,
that use
but
that.
what I'm saying is that Western R&B tends to be a bit more sexualized.
Depends who you're listening to. Depends who you're listening to.
That's true. Okay,
It's not always like
I
that.
take it back.
But R&B has turned more sexualized. Yes, for sure. It isn't like this. That's what
No.
I've noticed with R&B here. Sorry, not here. In
this playlist.
In this playlist,
Yeah.
it's less sexualized. It's a lot more. I don't even know if we can use that word.
Beep 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 beep
Yeah,
beep 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 beep.
it's like it's less about the shakalaka boom boom.
Because
it's-
then we can use that.
Definitely use that. It's more about feelings, the journey of emotions. It's more about the journey of love than the journey of physical connection and physical detachment. Dude, the YouTube censorship system makes you think, bro. It makes you think so much. Oh my gosh. But anyways, I think like with Sam Kim, someone could fall in love with Sam Kim's lyrics, right? A girl could fall in love with Sam Kim's lyrics, right? I don't know. And you would never think of the shakalaka boom boom.
Absolutely, I agree.
You would think like this would just be the most amazing relationship ever.
Yes.
Yes, you would get physical, but it
You
would
think
be...
you think of a PG-13 movie type of relationship. Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
That's like
It's good and bad.
it's great. What do you mean? It's nice. It's
not real.
innocent. Yes, but it's innocent, it's soft, it's fresh, it's something that you want to listen to laid back and not have a hard time. Not think about the consequences in life.
I think that's the relationship everyone wants.
Absolutely.
And
Why do you think guys are like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not into that type of life, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not about commitments. Of course, because you don't want the problems that comes with it. Let's move on.
Damn, dog. My gosh.
It's okay.
Where did that come from?
Nowhere. What do you mean?
If you look at Vale's texting history, just from 24 hours ago.
No, not
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
I expose myself every single time I sit here.
Dude, that's why I love R&B though. It makes you go through that.
It does.
Isn't it
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
brilliant?
It's
I don't know how they
it's
do that.
brilliant. It's brilliant music. Ugh.
You cry, baby, baby, talk to me, talk to me.
Oh, he's got that thing pierced.
Talk to me.
Cartilage.
I like that.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah, yeah.
Oh baby, baby, please, hate to see you cry.
I love his English is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's solid. I think he might speak it fluently.
think
I'm
he
not
does.
sure, not sure.
Can we wake up in the morning? Better yet, talk right now. 떠올면서 잠들 것 뻔해. Cold shoulder woman now. Can we wake up in the morning? Baby, baby, to see you cry. Baby, baby, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I wonder if in different parts of the world people go through heartbreaks in different ways.
I think
So
you
if
must do.
and then you can pinpoint it.
Yeah, I think you do.
Like-
Even though it's like the
like-
same feeling and emotion.
But because culture is different,
Talk to me.
literally.
Hi, if you're reading this,
Dude, this
I know I
episode-
blocked you everywhere, but like
This episode's lyrics have been way too real, bro.
they have been way too like I'm
If you guys would have heard the conversation I was having yesterday
I'm
with
in a
Valley and stuff.
I'm in a fragile state right
Oh
now.
my gosh. Probably hence why today I'm an emotional mess.
But
But it's
a
just
little vulnerable,
it's,
that's all.
It's wild, bro.
But I love the music. It makes you feel this way. It
Yeah.
puts you in these scenarios. It makes you go through this feelings.
Relief stuff.
It like puts your emotions raw out there for everybody to feel them. I can only hope that one day I can make music that can make people feel some type of way.
Yeah.
You know, like because it's so there's so much power behind it. You know.
Yeah, really, music. The power of music is huge, bro. Now that sounds a bit, a bit like lovey-dovey, but it's
a bit cringe, but
yeah.
it's true. It's
So
honest. Yeah, it's
so true. Doesn't matter what you listen to. It's like hip hop, ballads, R&B. You listen to that music because it has an effect on you.
yes.
It has
It
an
means something to
Yeah,
you.
even if it's hardcore rap, even if it's hardcore rock, screamo, metal,
Yeah.
or folklore music, or ballads, or
Whatever it
reggaeton,
is.
or party music. You listen to it for a reason. It changes your state.
I
It
mean,
gives you
hello.
emotions.
Let's talk about the fact when you fall real hard for reggaeton's lyrics when you have that special person, like when you have danced a special song with, like that reggaeton song, you have been perreando with somebody special. When you listen back in a few days, you're like, damn, that song hits hard,
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Music has such a transcendental movement. Why are we so deep in this?
Dude, I
thing?
once danced with this girl in a club. I never saw this girl again, ever again. To 11 p.m. or 11:11 by Aluma.
Oh, see.
Yeah, that's why I like that song. Cause of that girl. And-
You see.
And it was wild because I don't even think she spoke English.
You
I don't even
know?
know if she spoke any language. But
What
she,
language she spoke?
No, I no clue, mate.
But
But she
there
just
it is.
grabbed me. We danced,
And
the
that
s-
was it.
And the song went on for like I kid you not, it felt like 10 minutes, and we kind of we kind of had this chemistry. It was really weird and bizarre.
It's like this just perfect moments and everything.
And then she disappeared.
Well,
So I think I
remember-
was drugged. Or she took my wallet. Trust issues, my God.
But I remember like having I was like in a quinceañera with somebody. I don't even remember what it was, but I remember we were dancing to this, like, again, a guy that I never spoke to in school. But that night, no, honestly,
Damn, back in school,
like,
dude.
yeah, well, hello, for quinceañeras, I must have been like 14, 15 or something,
Yeah,
you know?
for sure, yeah.
And and we danced that night, and we were dancing to, I don't know, it was like a Wisin y Yandel song about something about like cama, something really highly not PG, but I was like, oh yeah, good times, good vibes, we linked, we had that moment. And then next,
Linked.
yeah, on Monday when we saw each other, I was like,
Here in London, I think so it is. But
oh,
whatever.
sorry, we had like
Connection, chemistry.
there you go. And then on Monday when we saw each other, he was like, oh, hi, and he hugged me as if we knew each other for like the whole lifetime. And I was like, wow. And then I listened to the song and I was like, wow,
Reminds me of this
flashbacks.
person, yeah.
This person in this song,
Yeah, what music
Crazy.
does is so
It's
bizarre,
crazy, it's
bro.
crazy.
Bizarre. Well, let's finish with Big Boys.
Oh,
That's more Sam Kim. I mean, we could if you wanted
life, though, life. No, we're already done.
to. Yeah, because we
A
have so
dose
much
of
more.
that. We got so much more.
Well, let's finish. We have two more, and
how
this
long
is
have we been here?
no, I don't think as long as we think.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is, I think, the thing about, okay, I don't know why I'm not saying who we're watching, but
don't know,
if we're watching
I don't know.
BTS.
Okay,
right,
thank you.
and we're watching BTS Singularity?
Yes.
Tear Singularity?
Yeah.
T Singularity?
Tear.
How do you spell tear?
The same as tear.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, why am I so confused? But yeah, I think we're gonna watch that from that album, Love Yourself.
Yes.
And I think BTS makes the best hit music out right now. I don't mind listening to BTS hits everywhere.
Yes.
Do not care.
Yeah.
I mind listening to some of Taylor Swift's hit music everywhere.
Okay.
You see what I mean? You see my
Yes.
point?
I agree.
It's pop, right? But because they're able to do pop in such a way, because they always have the rap, they always have, I think it's also, man, that language is weird, bro. Korean, I'm a conspiracy theory here, but I think that language is
brainwashing.
not brainwashing, brain controlling people and stuff, because it's so like easy to listen to. It's so weird.
Again, I think that's the percussive element of Korean language itself. so catchy. We as humans, we are drawn to percussive rhythms naturally. Ever since the beginning of music, the beginning of music was percussive.
Yes, it was.
So
Actually, people were talking and then saying noises. Hello, you know.
vocalizing, but
What
with
couldn't
that
I think of the
percussive-
words? And just do random noises.
Okay, Scooby Doo. So yeah, I think naturally as humans we're just naturally drawn to stuff that have a percussive rhythm to it,
Right.
and the Korean language has that naturally,
It does. And it's also it also weirdly mixes well with English.
but in like a very eerie way.
It's
So
so I'm
good.
telling you, man, they got something. They got something.
Anyway, so BTS Singularity.
Yeah. We've never watched this ever, so.
Ever.
And it has like 133 million views.
Of course, it's BTS. Wouldn't expect any less. Ooh! Oh! What?
Yes, bass work. Where the hell's that arm
I'm
coming from?
obsessed with this choreo.
Oh, it's his own arm.
Yes, of course, dude. B
Bro.
is doing bits vocally speaking.
That's sick.
I am totally falling in love. Oh, yes.
Top dogs, dude.
Those dancers are insane.
That is crazy. It's insane, dude.
What? This song is so good.
See what I'm talking about? That cadence of the language is so.
Chord progression there.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Wow. Yes.
Bro, super fast. It's become one of my favorite things from BTS.
Wow. Oh my god. This is insane. You know, I always love BTS. I always think, oh, BTS, they have such a cool, you know, their journey, what they represent. They're so amazing. Their music is insane. But this?
You forget, isn't it? It's weird with BTS. It's so weird with BTS.
No, I don't forget, but I think this is, I've been introduced to a whole new level
Nah,
of
dude.
BTS.
I don't think so, because when we listened to My Time, we said the same thing.
Same. I think you're correct.
See what I mean?
But it's perfectly...
Sorry, not My Time. Is it My Time with
My Time.
by Jungkook?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it also has I think it was perfectly combined with beautiful visuals. I mean, the choreo is perfection. It's simple, but it's just exactly what it needs to be done. You know,
Yeah.
there's nobody over dancing. And there's visual enchantment and I don't know, the lyrics. Wow, it's great. I'm losing words. This is
I'm
fantastic.
telling you, dude, it's so weird for me
Such
with
a masterpiece.
it's so weird for me with BTS because I already have them in a pedestal.
Yeah.
They're the number one dudes.
For a reason.
They're the biggest boy band group in the world.
What was the reason?
So that is like when you, it's like, okay, I'm gonna compare it to tennis. It's like when you watch.
Surprise much?
It's like when you have the number one player in the world, right? You know they're the number one player in the world. You sort of just expect them to be this amazing thing, but then when you watch them play, you're like, dude,
Incredible.
this was so much better than last
Anything
week when
that
I watched
had,
them.
Yeah, anything that I had in mind.
We were just listening to BTS like 2 days
2
ago.
days ago,
Yeah, because
literally.
I think that is one of my favorite albums from
We
them.
were listening to My Time.
On repeat,
Yes.
24,000
Yeah.
times, and then Filter,
Yes. 'cause
and then
I
Louder
love that.
Than Bombs.
Yes. Well, actually, we listened to the whole album.
We
didn't
listened to the album
Yeah.
without realizing, yeah. So
Easy
it's
to listen to.
yeah,
Easy to
very.
digest. So good.
It's so weird with them because I kind of just like I know they're gonna be good, but I sometimes forget like they are
How
extraordinary.
good they are. Yeah.
Because they are what set the trend. They are what was opening the door. That big heavy ass door. Oh, I saw
Oh, that's alright.
that big bloody door. But with both industries merging, you know.
It just doesn't make sense.
And this is just one of them. It's V, right?
Yes.
It's same.
It just
Why does you want to be a
doesn't
rapper,
make-
dude?
I don't know. Why would you want to be a rapper? Like,
I gotta get more drip, don't you?
why? You are that dude.
That is insane. I never seen this version of
Me
V.
neither. I've never seen anything like this before.
But I still qualify myself as a BTS noob, like newbie, because I
Yeah,
think there's so
same.
much more we're yet to delve into.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
please, again, you know by now, our favorite genre is R&B. Or actually, if you have power ballads for next week, go for it.
It's okay. We'll
Yeah.
cry a little next week. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
alright for now.
But if you have more of this BTS, like, it's gonna have the same effect that when I found the acoustic medleys from EXO,
yes.
and when I found the acapellas by Mamamoo.
This is a magical element. There's a
It's
magical element in this song that I can't quite put my finger on.
That's why they've merged the worlds, dude. They're not. It's like they're not K-pop anymore.
No,
it's like their
they're-
own thing.
and I don't think they've ever been K-pop.
Yeah.
Because when they debuted, they became so big because they were something so different.
I agree.
So that's why you
It's
can't
bizarre.
really say, oh, BTS is K-pop. They go beyond that genre.
I agree.
That box, you know.
I agree.
It gives me Romeo vibes, like Romeo and Juliet type of like romantic feels, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Stars collide.
Yeah. I didn't know that was his arm in the jacket. I thought it was like, I don't know. What?
Okay. Oh, it's so good.
Subtle but sick. You hear the vocals subtle.
Everything is subtle, like choreo, the imagery, everything is perfect.
Or have I gamed you? That's unbelievable. Dancers, man.
Oh, it's so good.
See that little.
I love that. I love that so much. I'm all about illusions. I love it.
Dude, visuals is another level, man. That's great.
I'm exhausted.
My new favorite song of the week, dude.
Oh, wow. So good.
It's insane, dude.
The bass is doing bits there for that song.
Ooh, hello. That's scary, dude.
Oh, I love that so much.
Dude, the amount of music,
I love it.
the amount of songs I'm adding to my playlist is insane.
It's so good.
That is a joke of a song.
Reason why BTS are king. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
It's
finally
like-
clicked. No, it's clicked ages ago, but like I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think people are gonna say like, you guys say this every time, and it's like, I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know.
I don't know what
why.
it is. What is it that just makes you go? Like it just makes you lose your breath watching it. Like what is it?
BTS have something, dude.
What
It's so
is it?
strange. I don't know what, and I can't pinpoint. It's like
Me neither.
they have this effect, man.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, and this was their love.
Love yourself.
So
section.
click back on it to see the year.
It must have been like 2016, 2017, maybe.
So I want to see it.
2020, January. No, I was gonna say, what the hell?
2018.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I want to see the
stop,
comments. I want to see the
stop,
comments.
Stop. Maybe just turn it down whilst you read comments.
Yeah, go on.
What?
I want to hear the comments.
It's just lagging.
Oh,
Thanks.
right.
Give me a sec. Okay. Kim Tae-young. I can't read anything.
Can end all models' careers. Yeah. Black hair, Tae-young. It's literally everything. So he's dyed his hair, right? Yeah. I mean, all of them dye their hairs. I'm not a big fan of BTS, but this man has the sexiest voice ever.
He has a really sexy voice.
I like seeing comments like that.
I do.
That when they begin, I'm not a fan of BTS, because you've converted someone. You've introduced them to BTS, and BTS are like the pioneers of merging what I'm experiencing to everyone else.
Yeah.
And that is, I cannot be more of a fan of that than anything else.
Yes.
V is the best black swan.
I actually don't know what it like. What is it?
Oh well, people saying it there. Singularity still remains the best solo song of BTS, in their opinion. That's crazy.
It's crazy. I don't. What is that element? What is that thing? That tiny pin that drops in your brain that goes, wow.
Yeah, super special, those guys.
That makes you go, wait a second, what is this?
Yeah.
You know?
I want to hear more of those type of projects.
So do I.
from them.
I
Someone
wanna...
said no. Go down.
Oh, sorry.
Let us know if this if you agree with this. It says, go up. It says Inner Child, Sweet Night, Winter Bear, Singularity, Scenery, 4 O'Clock, and Stigma are masterpieces of BTS. So are they like solos, or are they actual music videos of like all of them, or are they
no
solo
idea.
works? Because
no
this is obviously a promotional material for the actual album when it first came out.
Inner Child was in their latest album. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
7. The
Yeah,
7.
yeah, that is true. I mean, I'm more than happy to dwell. I feel like we haven't actually heard much of like this version of BTS,
I
like
agree.
R&B BTS, or we haven't heard just BTS in general, to be honest. So do drop all your requests that you think we would like, and things that you think we'll be surprisingly into. Dude, it's just what a podcast it is. I mean, outrageous.
I actually have absolutely no words to like put what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Like how to express what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I feel exhausted, yet I feel renewed as well. So
No,
weird.
you know when you have worked out and then you laid on the floor, breathing, trying to catch your breath back, and all the endorphins start settling in.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like right now. Like I just had a workout and I'm just like fulfilled and happy,
I feel
accomplished with myself.
I feel like I'm ready to have a conversation in a rooftop, watching the stars until like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Sipping on some,
Whatever.
some whatever, just
Yeah.
like chilling, not everything effortless,
I'm
know.
just ready to just
Talk and
yeah, it's crazy, and I want
make
to play.
connections. I want to feel like connected to somebody so I can relate this to something. I can relate it to you now.
And I want to play every single song again. I actually want to play every single song we heard again.
Saved on a playlist, it's fine. We can listen to that on repeat
Thanks God.
anytime. That was
Thanks,
so good.
God.
Do you want to finish there or do you want to carry on?
We have one more.
Okay.
We have ZICO with IU.
Yes.
So let's finish on that one.
Yes. Again, IU, what a find.
Yeah.
What a find.
You've been binge.
I've been listening to her stuff so much because after listening to Palette, I discovered that she has layers, just by the lyrics.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Yeah. Okay, because I have she has layers in her lyrics, and I really like that.
She definitely, and I saw in the comments
I'm trying to stop it. Wait.
that it said she has the nickname of Korea's.
The nation's little sister. I think
Yeah.
I read somewhere. Yeah.
So
But I can see why. She's adorable. She's cute and fresh and
you're
she's
kind of like
super
rooting for her for some
talented.
reason.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like you're rooting for, find yourself, go.
Yeah,
be you.
come on, let's find it together. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
what is it that we're looking for? Let's go.
She's really nice. Like very, very nice. In the way of the way she expresses herself in the lyrics, and especially the artwork she uses in videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, the minimalistic pastel filter to her music
I
is
thought-
so cool.
I feel like she's so much of a style that probably people call that the IU style.
I agree.
Like
I
clothing
agree.
wise, minimalistic stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Those pastel colors and the there's a very specific
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
aesthetic to
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like I want that's the IU thing. So okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
know what you're talking
the IU style.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for that too. Okay, so already off the of
creamy pastels.
creamy pastel colors. So then again, you got that IU interference there.
With ZICO, which we
ZICO.
haven't heard any ZICO
Yeah,
yet,
we have. We
No,
we
not in this
not
list.
in this one. Yeah,
which is surprising.
that's why he's here. This
Happy
is
Days.
his song
Right,
with IU.
featuring IU.
Yeah. It's cute. I like it already. It's weird to see him with that hairstyle.
That's a sick
Filter.
cardigan.
Isn't it cool?
Look at the cardigan, his faces, mate.
Ah!
Or it's like a jumper.
It's a cardigan. Yes! Not what I was expecting.
At all. So it's not just the features, the whole project. That's nice.
Love it!
Nice.
Oh, I love that! That's so cute!
See, that's like, you see what I mean? She has such a distinct style.
She's got a beautiful style. I love that.
I found some keys for you.
Voice is sick.
It's fine.
Looking for the lyrics.
I really like this so much. Are you looking for the lyrics?
I got it. Yeah, I was just looking for the lyrics.
So good.
She likes in like little details like those. You know that technology bit in that previous video. She also has kind of like a technology. It's always like there's always like an interface thing involved for some reason, and she's done it on this one. It's like it's not emojis this time. It's more like the symbols, like the lightning symbols,
Animations
stuff
in
like that,
it, yeah,
animation
yeah.
stuff like that. That's also distinct to her for some
Very.
reason.
But I love the vintage film filter to this. It's so cool.
But you can also get the huge contrast of ZICO. You know?
Yes. ZICO is such a multi-talented guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's so many layers to him as well. I mean, he wrote the song that Super Junior came back with.
IO.
Yo, I think.
I don't think that's how you pronounce it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember when we watched the video, they said it completely.
Well, whatever. Their latest comeback.
Yeah. The one
Too
where
yao, too yao.
Literally.
No
But-
Korean much.
But listen to the lyrics. It's like in the middle of their youth, a girl and a boy live on a small island.
I love that.
You saw me. I was like, maybe I'm reading the wrong lyrics. The mood is like the weather here. Bright red fruits have blossomed. The other side felt a little unfamiliar.
Aw.
But now it's the place I cherish the most. Like bed sheets I don't want to come out from. Why did it have to be you? Every day I'll tell you a different reason. Even if I can't recognize the shape, you're the person to draw the outline with. And this is when they're singing.
Oh, they're singing
to each other.
to each other. Their lyrics is so good.
Nice.
They're great lyricists that came together to make a song.
It's fantastic.
Wonderful.
That's why I might have to stop it to like read the lyrics. It's just for some reason there's no English lyrics.
No, there's not. Just Korean auto-generated.
돌아갈 거야 오래 기다렸지 안녕 나의 soulmate 모든 게 너 담아졌어
She's so cute.
Like that metal's in the background.
Yeah, in the music, yeah. Yeah,
See,
such a good, tastefully placed.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello.
Oh.
Aha!
Try not to laugh. Look. Woo.
Oh, yeah! So good! Kind of jazzy to
Very.
it as well.
오래 기다렸지 안녕 나의 soulmate 모든 게 너 담아졌어
Said
I
hello, my
love
soulmate.
that,
It's
yeah.
adorable.
투명한 매듭을 느껴 한시 따위 것을 못 참나
So jazzy, so smooth.
it's so
I
good.
love it.
And that
You-
bit.
You know
Oh, sorry.
that part? Sorry, you know that part where they're just standing one next to each other in the elevator? That's like when you first start dating somebody and you're like all coy and shy and you're like don't want to like touch each other, but it's like oh, so cute. That's the feeling that I got there. It's so cool. I
Yeah,
love
if
this.
you're dating when you're 9.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like it's really like young and fresh and
Yeah.
first love type of feel.
Okay. Because look what they're saying is like love is true art. My expressions are increasing with time.
Mhm.
And that's obviously when they're a bit nervous.
Mhm.
You make me write words and draw pictures every time we meet. Dude, how adorable is that?
It's adorable. I love
It
it.
feels like I'm going away on a trip somewhere, or I'll stay by your side. That is adorable, dude.
They
How
are
nice is that?
fantastic lyricists.
Like that is such genuinely nice lyrics. If anyone, dude, writes lyrics like that for you, like
Date
for,
them.
for whoever's, you
That's
know,
it. Marry
you are-
them. Have kids. Goodbye.
that is, comes
End
from,
of the story.
from such a true place, dude. That is so genuinely nice.
I wonder what the process for writing these lyrics was like. I would have loved to see that.
She seems like she writes her own lyrics.
Absolutely.
And ZICO seems like he
He-
absolutely writes his own lyrics.
Both of them write their own stuff.
Right.
100%.
This hence why it's such good lyrics.
Yes, it's so complex. It has so many layers, and there's so many, and they're so fresh. Like it didn't lose that refreshing young first love.
Yeah, because
Feel.
it's not canned up lyrics.
Yes.
It's not from a can.
Oh, it's so good. It's like storytelling.
Yeah, they are telling a story, literally. Yeah.
This is like reading a Nicholas Spark novel.
I don't know who he is.
He's the guy who wrote the book for The Notebook.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed so much watching that movie.
Whatever. But look at the jazz. The jazz.
No, that's nice. Look, come on.
He's so cute.
They're intertwined.
Oh, I love it.
That's brilliant. That is so lovely.
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
That is so lovely. That's really
Efra,
nice.
that's adorable. It's sweet. It's fresh. It's so jazzy.
Yeah, how adorable is
It's
that?
like the chord progression, the singing lines in there were just so perfectly placed.
I also feel like girls think guys don't like that nowadays because, you know, you have those lyrics now by girls like R&B lyrics and stuff like that, which is all like,
Sorry.
oh mate, that sounds
That is so
outrageous.
good. Yeah. That's for another time. We don't
Okay.
have enough time for
Yeah,
this.
but
I'm
you know-
telling you, I made such a long list.
Oh, we're listening to that after.
Yeah,
I've-
I listen to him all the time.
if you know, I feel like maybe girls now, because boys, you know, men have gone in such extreme where lyrics have become so about physical. They've become so physical, less about the emotional journey, less storytelling, let's make a story, making a story together.
It's more about
It's the end.
They
to
forgot.
what is that? Means to an end.
Yeah, they forgot. I think male R&B singers in today's world has forgotten the power of exposing true fresh emotions.
Yeah, well, it requires you being vulnerable.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
not easy. Hence why these guys have so much my respect.
They're so brave.
Yeah, and not only that, they're actually unbelievable musicians and singers.
They are.
But I'm just saying, seeing IU write lyrics like what she wrote in her previous project,
Palette.
and then, which is so genuine and nice. Like you want to date. That's the type of girl you want to date.
That's
You don't
true.
want to date the girl that's telling you I'm gonna blow your brains out. You don't want that one. Like that's great. That fizzes out, mate. You know what I mean? You want to date this one, the one that it's telling
That
you
has
it's like
layers. The girl that's complex. The girl that
writes for you. The girl
yeah.
that's telling you make me so nervous. You make me draw art. It's like, mate,
Yes. Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the type of lady you want to date.
Yeah,
and then,
you want to like, you know how
and
we
if you're
saw
a girl, you want to date the Sam Kims, the Deans,
No,
the V's that write
the
that.
TEAYANG. You know, I saw that guy being so vulnerable, and yet he's like wounded and like hurt, and then you want to be the person who like goes and tells him it's
What
gonna be
I'm
okay.
telling you, dude.
You know,
That's what I'm telling you.
it's alright.
If you think these guys after their concerts are not shakalaka boom booming, my God.
Well, yeah.
I don't think it's such a big of a deal if you're a soloist and you sing R&B though.
That's why personal life is personal. I think the K-pop industry has done such a good job at keeping personal life so hermetically underground.
I don't know. I feel like I yet
That's
don't know enough. I feel like it's
they
too
have
possessive.
Yeah, they have pros and cons to that.
I feel like it's too possessive.
Yeah.
And
But nobody is like, I've never seen anything more like relationships and like personal life wise.
Yep.
So more secretive.
To be
than
fair, it should be like that. To be
K-
fair, yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with that. But I don't like the reason why they're doing it.
I don't
Do you
feel.
understand?
Yeah, I don't feel. I don't feel they should feel.
They have to do that.
Yeah, I feel it should be completely under their choice,
Yes.
under their free will. At the moment, it isn't, and that's what the big part I disagree with. However, I do like the fact that my business is my business. You know, what's the saying we have at home? It's like dirty
laundry, we wash it at home.
Yeah, dirty clothes wash at home.
Yeah, but
in-
it sounds so bad in
in
English.
in
La ropa
Spanish.
la ropa sucia
No, trapitos sucios.
se lavan en la casa.
Is that the saying? Yeah. You know, in South America, that's a huge saying. It's like your personal life is your personal life. You know, and unfortunately, it comes with the package. It comes with the fame package. It comes with the success package. It comes with the money package. You're sacrificing things. Nothing comes for free. I understand that.
Yeah.
So you're putting your privacy at risk. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's the lesser of evil, the lesser of the two evils. Do you not want to be successful, or do you want to sacrifice your privacy or privacy, depending where you're from? But I think if you're really careful about it, it is possible, right? And I think the K-pop industry has shown that. However, I don't like
The reason
how
why they do
possessive
yeah.
it seems to be. Again, I don't know if this is actually the case. We've done a bit of research, and I've heard it from you guys and
But
stuff.
it's very vague. There's very little information out there how famous people in Korea handle their
And
personal
also,
lives.
you signed the contract, dude. So if you read that contract and you know that's part of it,
You know what you're
better
signing up
you
to.
better deal with that, you know,
Yeah.
because you're under a bit of a handcuff. So I don't know, but I feel like maybe with the soloist it's less strict, maybe.
I don't know. I
Like
don't...
someone like Jackson Wang, for example, who's not really K-pop anymore.
Well, he doesn't count as a soloist per se.
Yeah, but
He has solo projects, but he doesn't count as a. He wasn't known for being a soloist. Maybe somebody like ZICO, who's known for being a soloist and not
Right.
being a part of a band.
Yeah.
perhaps they have more. I think they might have more flexibilities in how they deal with their personal lives and their image.
Right.
Because they don't have to fall, even though they are with a label, they don't have to fall under such strict guidelines.
Yeah.
Like bigger bands do. So
Okay.
I also think it depends on the label you're signing up with, because labels like AOMG, P Nation,
Like, no, you're telling me none of these girls date, man? That's
they
unhealthy, dog.
must do, and if they don't, it's like, dude, you're missing out on a whole opportunity to write new experiences about, you know. I'm pretty
And
sure
also,
they do.
and also,
They
some of
have
these
to.
songs come. It feels like they come from experience,
I mean,
from places that
yeah.
you're only ever going to find if you've been on that journey, at least half of it,
Or you have exposed yourself to something similar.
But yet, I know plenty of people that haven't been on those journeys
Yeah.
and are still able to write about that stuff.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's such an hermetic topic, isn't it?
Yeah, I love talking about it though. You
So
know?
do I. And if you have more information, I would love to, read more about it and try to understand a bit more about it too.
I also feel the growth of bands like BTS and the growth of international fans will definitely help on easing those type of rules,
I agree.
because international fans do not care, because we're so used to seeing just stars date stars and people date whoever they want to date and being with
Well,
this chick and this lady and it's
I-
not that that's great, you know.
But
It's-
there's
it
more
isn't.
flexibility.
But yeah,
I've seen. I have to be honest. Since we've dived into a bit more of like K-pop and like what it is and where it comes from and whatever. I've done a bit more research, and in the beginning, like the first generation K-pop, things were so strict and so like the Korean culture just had a very structurized and boxed view and opinions
right.
about their artists and their famous people, and now in the past few years, the new youth, the new following generation, it's it's more open-minded. They're more welcoming. It has more. They're more flexible with certain topics and ideas, and so the culture itself is also changing and is also shaping the new artists that are coming up.
I see.
So it doesn't surprise me that in a few years' time, it becomes a bit more westernized. Not that it's a great idea. I mean, you want to keep the roots of who you are, right? And
There's
where
a
you
whole.
come from.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
So it's
conversation.
a whole conflict. I mean, that's BTS. By Koreans, they were labeled as not, Korean enough.
Right.
Because
That was sort of one of their criticisms
You're so
on air.
westernized. What are you doing? You're not Korean anymore.
Yeah.
And then they dropped a whole album with a bunch of like, this is who we are. Shut up. So, but yeah, there are so many debates in the way of progress. But it's great to see how music can shape and change a culture and a vision of a collective.
I'd love to learn how such opinions and how the music industry becoming worldwide has had an impact on Korean culture.
I agree. I also want to
I also want to see.
the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to see what happens.
What happens when the tables are
because
turned?
these guys have so many positive, and I've said there's so many lessons. I've said it time and time again. There's
Well,
so
look
many
at
lessons
us.
to learn from them. Like the fact that they don't swear. Look, man, doesn't matter who you are. Swearing isn't good, right? It can show authenticity. It can show personality. Yes, but it's like that's as good as it gets, because children are watching these guys. You know what I mean? It's like you really have nothing to pin them down for.
Yeah.
We got pinned them down because if they're speaking Korean.
Well, that's when discipline and
What are you looking for?
I don't know, like
Discipline
building character comes into place, and I think that's why K-pop is really good at on their labels, where artists are on the labels. I feel they're really good at shaping the artist
Okay.
in this type of behavioral thing, so they're always, you know,
On job.
they're always working.
Right.
It's not great for the person itself, because, you know, they're always,
It's as professional as it gets, though. Jesus.
yeah, they're always captive of these rules. But, you know, they give you fantastic personalities. They give you fantastic people to look at, role models, people to, you know, look for.
Perhaps
As-
almost
yeah.
too perfect.
Yes,
Who knows?
yes, I agree.
Okay, well,
So complicated. Wow, we're talking so deep into this stuff. This is what music does to us.
yes, yes, it does. Well-
It's like music connoisseurs is like having a good glass of wine. Suddenly you're talking about the existing of Earth.
Well, if you enjoy this type of conversations, we have a new podcast coming out
Yay!
called Feature Friday Plus.
Plus.
Disney Plus much?
That's
That's
not where it comes from, though.
It doesn't. That's not where it comes from.
No, no,
Because
no.
we had Feature Friday Extra, and then we had Feature Friday,
Feature
Friday,
Friday.
and then we thought Feature Friday Plus, because the Extra is like, you know, to do with more trendy stuff that releases, and you know, Feature Fridays are actually main podcast. And then we thought there's so many conversations we want to have like this on camera, and there's so many conversations that you guys have with us on, you know, on DMs and comments and messages and stuff like that. Hence why all this stuff is down below if you'd like to get in contact.
Yay.
But yeah, we in Feature Friday Plus, it's just gonna be this, just us conversing, maybe seeing some of the, you know, seeing some of the new stuff. We're never going to be that thing of covering
Reviewing,
drama
yeah.
or like talking about this and that.
Nothing gossipy.
Yeah, I think that's the word.
We're not a gossip channel, but we want to talk about trending topics.
And it isn't going to be just K-pop.
That
I mean,
are
just
worth
like our
talking
channel,
about, yeah.
just like our channel isn't just K-pop. It has been very K-pop heavy in the last months, because
We're discovering so much.
yeah. But if you have noticed, you know, we're dwelling into new worlds, new cultures, new countries, because as I've always said, we love music, and one of the biggest wake up calls to me has been this. It's like there is other worlds out there, dude. This is literally another world. It is.
Absolutely.
And it has.
I mean, diving into a little bit of like French music and Brazilian music, and you know, listening to a bit of German and stuff, and then you find out there are so many worlds out there. You know,
Literally.
you forget that you know, it's just this mainstream stuff that you're being fed.
Yeah.
Then you find so many beautiful things out there. You know, it's great.
Yeah. So, if you'd like to tune in for that, I think that will start going live next week.
Yay!
Feature Friday Plus, which is just Waleska and me talking and checking out new stuff in terms of like topics and conversing. There won't be any like music. There might be every now and then, I don't know. But most likely it will just be us. And this is cheeky conspiracy bit here, or future planning. That would be the podcast where we would have guests and people that would like to come and talk to us. Maybe people that have, you know, opinions about certain stuff and insights on this, or are pro at something, or, you know, have trained at this specific thing and stuff like that. So, or create beats or make beats, or rappers themselves, singers. And as I've always said, my dream with Feature Friday is to have enough of a platform to converse with the people that we idolize so much and that we look up to. And now that list has increased so much from all over the world, which sparks interest to all over the world. And a lot of you guys that have so many mixed interests, you know, you like Western music, you also like K-pop music, you also like French music, you also like K-pop music, you also like, you don't like any Western music, you only like Brazilian music, or
Yeah.
you only like South American music. There's so many interests. We have now people from Kazakhstan, thanks to Dimash, and Russia, and China, and, you know, the UK, and Thailand, and the Philippines, and
Yeah, it's a whole new world that has been literally brought to us in a flash, and so quickly, so fast.
bizarre.
It is. Again, this is a perfect moment for me to say thank you for the incredible support so far. I don't even know how to like put it into words.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely insane, and I couldn't be more grateful. I know it sounds corny and this is super cheesy, but
It was very weird though to put it into words.
but
Very-
like I have to say it. I think perhaps I will look back at this video and think, what the hell was I thinking? But right now I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart, and I really appreciate all the suggestions and the comments, and you know, the follows, and you know, keep well and keep safe, and you know, all your lovely messages have been so heartwarming and
Yeah, so weird.
incredibly overwhelming in a good way, by the way. I mean, Monica over Twitter was like, Waleska, I don't know how to handle so many people.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not that
And
many.
and
And
it's
she's
literally,
like, come on,
and
help
it's
me.
literally so little. You know, if you
Yeah.
compare it to other people, and to us it seems so much, and to them that would seem so small. But yeah,
And-
subjective, whatever. But
Absolutely subjective. I mean, but I have to say, I've been working with YouTube for 3 years or something like that, and this is the first time I actually get to see any type of interaction in my channel ever, and it means so much more than you think it actually does. And
just don't underestimate your
yeah.
power, because it is not our channel. It's not
It's-
Ballet's and Efra's channel. It's
all
your
of us, yeah.
Ballet's and my channel.
Yeah.
So it's our
crazy.
channel, as cringy as that sounds.
I know I'm talking, and I'm saying it, and
But
I'm gonna be
but that-
like.
But that's
why?
ultimately the dream, though. It is
Yeah.
to make a. That's what I've always
Community.
said. A
It's-
community
it's
of
a-
everything,
yeah.
of music.
It's a family.
We've never, and we never want to just be, and we've never set out to be a reaction channel. That isn't who we are. We didn't even know that was a thing. And we don't have anything against reaction channels or
Not at
anything.
all.
It's hilarious, mate.
We have a blast.
Just watching other people. I mean, a lot of you already know, like, because I'm such an Eminem fan, of course I know who No Life Shack is, and I watch No Life Shack on a daily. So I have nothing against them, but that wasn't our intention. It just went that way because it turns out that's actually what
how
people
to
want
find new music as well.
Yeah, and people want to see what we think a reaction of music is. So we were like, that's actually a thing. So that became that, and you know,
now we're
5
here.
months later we're here. But that isn't the, you know, we've never set out to be a reaction channel.
no.
I'm very doubtful that would set out to be the end all be all. We're sort of just enjoying the journey, but hence why we're introducing things like Feature Friday Plus, and hopefully in the future we'll start bringing artists in, and you know, we won't bring like fucking Lady Gaga in.
Well, you never know.
This is a bloody house. You know,
never know.
we don't have a
This
studio.
is the couch where everybody comes in and sits down when he come in.
yeah.
That right there is el comedor.
yeah. Dream is conversing with the big dogs.
Yeah, you never know.
'Cause there's
Jackson
so much
Wang might
value
be
in that, I
sitting
think.
here in between the two of us. I wish.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to dream.
All right. No, anyways, too
Let's-
soapy now.
Yeah,
We're getting too
do remember,
sweet.
if you stayed all this way, do remember that the Q&A for 20K will be going live when you probably watch this. So
Yeah.
about, should we say 9?
9 London time, 9 p.m. London time. Well, I don't know what time, wherever in the
We'll
hell
start
they
answering
were with it.
questions. So put all
But
your
you can send any question about whatever you want, like, you know, you want to know about us, or
Yeah.
like our music taste, or our backgrounds, our freaking accents that gets asked so much. So if you want to actually know the whole full
our
story,
stories. Yeah.
yeah, drop your comments and your questions down below, and then we will answer them on Instagram, my Instagram, and yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'll also put a community post so you can click
Remember.
right there, and
Yeah.
then
All right. Peace.
bye-bye.
Dude, what a bloody podcast. That was brilliant. Sup, people, if you're a dancer. Sup, people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
A singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music.
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free, and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So This is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.